I met a friend of mine, she's 80 over years old. She's here, okay, 80 years old. Okay, her eldest son he got a stroke. So he's in a not child care. He's at this, what you call it, care center, yeah, hospital. Then after that, every morning she will go and visit him. Because the favorite son, okay, visit him. And then after that, she walk quite a distance. But then the thing is that, before she goes to him, go visit him, sometimes she passed by me. Then she said, hi, then she tip me, buy coffee for me, or this kind of things. Very nice lady, right? Then one Friday she told me, the leg cannot walk already. You know? The leg old already, right? So, 关节炎, all this kind of thing. So, she was very sad. So, but then she limping, just to go and see the son, favorite son. Too bad, he's only 40 plus and then got stroke. So, 我看到很可怜啊，我说哇 I think you also, But she got other children. I don't know why she loved this son only. So after that, suddenly she can walk quite fast. So I asked her, hey, what happened to you? How come you can walk so fast? Because she tried many other things, okay, many other products, okay. 吃也有 apply 也有 also no use. After that, she told me, hey, I can walk now, no problem. Okay, the amazing thing is this, okay, she's 80 years old, right? Then you see the face are sad. So when I see her, because after COVID, I never come out for a while, right? I think around 2 weeks I never see her. After that, I saw her face, very tight, Then I asked her, you put a go Botox, I said, no, not Botox. I tell you one method, very good, I wait, can you? So for me, it's like, maybe you do injection, or maybe take some tablets. No, just one small piece, wait, can you? So are you sure or not? He said, I tell something, you can't sing, right? Now, I hear your voice after COVID, you cough, right? So, right? I tell you what, this one, 2 days only I can sing already. So I was saying, are you sure? Not bad, So I try, then, after I can't sing one, right? So I don't know how I'm trying, but she sell me one piece, $7. She marketplace all know her, hey, cheap hot, you buy the county, any problems, twice, 1 week, outing. So people believe her. Because why? They see her face. The face change. She look younger, and better than Botox. Because I see her very often. Then normally she was limping and crouching. Suddenly, then she looks so active, Past the top street. So of course I'm very convinced. But seriously, I tried. 2 days only I can sing very well. So I get back my voice. So I was so happy, So after that, I Google search because she's old, she said, I don't know how to go to the office. I can't go to the office, so she doesn't go to office, right? So she get from her upline, don't know who also, I also don't know, right? So after that, I said, okay, give me this one, live wave. So I Google search. You see, one thing about us, human being, okay, we must be so blessed that we must be at the right time, at the right place, meet the right people. So for me, it's like, see the hang out, right time, right place, meet the right people. So I was taking this opportunity, I go all the way to Lavender, right? Lavender. Sekarang you see, nobody. So I don't know the timing, then I went in the morning. So I asked the security there, I asked him, hey, second floor got one. So, that one I know, tak koyok. So I was thinking, what koyok is that? So I was thinking, maybe it's one of the koyok. I didn't know that LifeWave is so professional, scientifically, right? So I thought maybe koyok, okay, no mind. Then I think I went there a few days to try, a few days later. You want to come 2:30 lah. Morning nobody there. Sekali I came on at 2:30. I met my friend Akiko. Akiko is a good friend of mine. So I was so shocked to see her there. Okay. So I look at Akiko. Hey Akiko, you look so pretty now, so tight, Everybody so tight, So I was saying, okay. By the way, I'm already 62 years old, so I also want tight, okay. At the same time, I'm performing, right? Better be tight, Correct not? So after that, I said, hey, change. Everybody change, So I was thinking, hey, not bad, So I did join, Then after that, I met James, right? James. So I said, hey, James is a very humble person. He's very nice, humble, and then he's very helpful, and also very tight. And also the hair become black. I said, James, the hair become black, my hair become white, and I have to, dye, next time to dye, right? So after that, James told me that, oh, you don't know, our top Jing Long is only 29 years old. Wow. Then you see, if I'm 29 years old right now, I maintain 29. Once I reach 80, I'm still 29, right? But now, got to do what? No? Got to do what? No? Reverse aging, right? This is not anti-aging, reverse aging. 1 year from now, if I look young, wow, I tell you what, wow, 这个是天鹅哇，都死了 don't need Botox, don't need anything, right? Best of all, right? So after that, I tried. So one thing I like about this product is just paste only and then according to James, just paste X39 no other things, right? X39 搞定. I was thinking, okay, I'll try. Okay, this morning, I met one of my friends. I was thinking this morning, right? Okay. He told me that, hey, why you look so young now? I was shocked. I said, are you sure? I'm going to say, quite tight already. Okay, the thing is that normally we can't see our own face, every day see the same, right? It must be a testimony from somebody else, right? You see you, hey, wow, you look so tight, so young. See. So okay, I use for 1 month only, okay? I'm going to try for 3 months, try for 1 year. If really it works very well, I tell you what, everybody must try. Why? Reverse age all this kind of thing reverse age money boy away okay? No need Botox. And then after that, okay, I got 关节炎 now can step. Then I walk very slow, now I can run, so whatever testimony she shared with me at 80 years old is all true. Okay? So I strongly, okay? Maybe if we are still around together, you see me another 2-3 months 3 months try. Let's see got tight or change if have okay, now can try already okay. So I strongly urge you to try this product. No need to eat anything. I hate eating that tablet. No need to walk for you. You're sticky, right? Just paste only someone paste behind. Nobody can see. The best part is I paste in front I got one paste in front Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Okay, later when we have tea break, we're asking to sing more, okay?
Is it too loud? Is it too loud? I'm so sorry. Okay, so long time no see. Time flies. I think we opened our office about 10th of March. Now it's almost 6 months. Are you enjoying this 6 months for the journey in LifeWave?
Yes.
So I just came back from LifeWave convention for United States, and I'm just so grateful to really know about this company. So today we are going to talk about StemCell for pets. Okay, so what I believe in LifeWave. So let me share with you the first story. Okay, now become too soft. Is it? Now I will be sorry. Now okay, better. Okay. So my very first story why I have the conviction in LifeWave is because of my mother. So my mother has knee issues. So if you have happened to browse through some of my YouTube videos, you will see that you start to feel very pain. Meniscus tear. Okay. So yesterday, okay, I said, Mama, you say you so good, but I don't have video, Can I record your video now? For you climbing up the stairs or not? Tomorrow I can use. She really do for me, you see? Then I say, hey, you better don't hold the railing. Wow, 还上高跟鞋嘞。咦，那么的，来。And then you know what my father said? Hey, only down, up only. It's okay, I take one more up one. And then now she not only walk upstairs. You see? Nice or not? Okay, go up, go down, even without holding anything. And then she told me that day, now from 10th story, go all the way to ground floor. She don't need to hold anything, no breathlessness also. This is LifeWave. She used it for 2 years already, and I think we all have some quality in our mother is like this. Ay, Mama, why you want to eat so oily? Ayah, long time eat one time lah. Mama, why you want to eat so many sugar? Ayah, long time eat one time lah. Mama, why you want to eat so fried one? A lot of fried leh. long time eat one time. Correct? Every time also like this. So this was her medical reports. Okay, everything high one, you know. High one. Everything haywire one. So after this X39, I'm proud to say, very nice. No high at all. Everything turns normal. So if people ask me, can X39 really reverse age or not? For sure can. My mother used it for 2 years already, and if you talk to her, auntie, you go use X49 a la vida, she know very clear what you're saying, man. Because I want her just to focus X39. Because I want to prove a case. If just solely using X39, what kind of improvement that one patient or one customer can see? This is the proof. Okay? So, let's go into our today's topics. Okay? And I have a few stories to share with you and how Jing Long started life with. Are you interested to know?
Yes.
How I started life with? Any of you, when you talk to your friends about one patch can increase stem cell, people you say, how can it be? Have or not? People don't believe you, have or not?
Yeah.
Sure. Imagine 3 years ago, me holding one sticker, he go live with, no office in Singapore, no office in Malaysia. So how I first started live with? It's because of Susie. Okay, later I will share with you her story. She will be our guest speaker today, share about her testimonials. So, I'm going to do something different for today's presentation. I oriented my slides such a way that it's very convenient for you to take photo and send it to your friends who have pets. Okay? So I hope I can facilitate you to trigger the interest of your friends. Okay, so now do me a favor. Think about two names where your friends, they have a strong interest in their pet health. Okay, for example, maybe one of your friends, their pet recently has arthritis, cannot really walk for a very long time. Maybe one of your friends, they have a pet that has been spending a lot on dialysis. Okay, so today's presentation, I work out such a way that you can take photo and send it to your friends, and then you can kickstart the conversation. Is still okay? Very good, Now, so this is how I first started. When I first started life, no one believed. You say, if this patch can work, no need doctor already. Correct? Anyone heard about this before? Yeah. Everyone. So how, during that time I was selling fertilizer. Okay? So every customer who want to do some fertilizer, I will let him know the subpage exists. No one believed. Even recently, when I was in the custom, and I was doing a patch here, the custom officer said, oh, this one is the mosquito repellent. Same thing. Okay? So one day, one of my fertilizer customer, okay, he was bringing her pets. And then she is talking about, she want to send her for stem cell therapy. I said, stem cell? Wait, I got something for you. Tonight I can come to find you. So I say, okay, then I bring my 2 bottles of fertilizer to her house, and then I pass the patch on her. And then I put the patch on her forehead, on her fur kit forehead. Okay, no, okay. So the next day she called me and said, what did you do to her? You know what? Yesterday night she's so energetic, you know. I said, oh, you want to know more about the patch? Sign up the package. So finally, she signed up as a gold package. So just because of this one person, I opened up private market. So my first batch of customers are all dog and cats. No human believe me, but the cats and dog, they believe in me. So because of this, I started to get a testimonial. My very first presentation in life with is not on humans, it's on pets. This is my very first presentation. I said, okay, if this is the case, let me just pounce on stem cell for pets. Okay? And at the end of the presentation, I will always say something like this. You know what? Do you think you want to try? Yeah, I want to try. You can use it for free. How can you use it for free? You use it on yourself first. Second hand, give it to a pet. Can. You try. So when the human try already, oh, this one work on me also, you know. Wow, very good. Can I see your testimonial? Okay, before, after. So from there, I start to grow my other business. So you see the logic. I start with the pets, and then I tell them, it's free. You can use second hand. You use it on human first. Then when they use on the human, they see the result. Oh my God, my business starts to grow. Okay, so the second presentation that I have is again talking about pets, because I don't have pets before. Okay, I have one for a couple of months, but after that we send them away. But I see some issue is about the excessive medication and the drug overdose. So I organize some of the talks just particular on the pet. Okay, so in case you remember this brother with our upline and brother Roy. So they fly all the way from USA to Malaysia just to talk about pets also. They say, Jinglong, you are the first one invite me to talk about pets only. Okay? Now, so if you go to online, you will see a lot of videos for me patching on the pets. Okay? I know nothing about pets meridian, but because of this, my first customer, I learned about the pets meridian. Okay? So let me show you some videos. Okay? So you can see the pets, I don't know what I'm doing. Very confused. So I'm doing the detox for her. Okay? So she's very confused. So later she tried to run away. She said, maybe none of my business. We run away already. And they said, hey, wait, haven't finished yet. Okay, and then I learned about the meridian points, and then I start to talk about how you can patch on the pet at different meridian points. Okay, so you look at her emotions, her expressions, very innocent. So I'm using the energy enhancer on the ST36. So, if you have any friends who they have their fur kit is toward the last stage of their life already, and then you see whatever they do, they try acupuncture, they try herbs, they try medications, and yet they cannot really see the vitality to come back, you can scan this QR code to see my videos. Okay? Later I will invite Susie to talk a little bit more about her stories. Okay? Now, so because of my first customers, I have no idea about pets at all. Okay? But because of suddenly so many customers all ask me, wow, all every day send me the dog photo lah, cat photo lah, suddenly turtle photo also have, I say, okay, yeah, I better learn something about how the pets industry works. So and then the more I ask the questions, the more I realize drug overdose is getting very serious in the pets industry. Okay? Because if today you give to a human being certain drugs or medications, right? Maybe she will say, I really don't want. I'm going to vomit already. So we can voice out to protest as a humans, right? But for pets, they don't have right to protest, Even you can say he keep crying, you might as well you shave the fur and then just give injection. So when I look at this, sometimes an adult, a human being, adults, one day 4 medication is already a lot already. But when I look at the pets, so small size, one day 6 medications. Well, this is too much already. So is there anything that I can do? And they are pulsing drugs over drugs. Okay? This one I wanted to take a photo later. Okay? So this is always the case that I see. They call it a DCM, dilated cardiomyopathy. They always sometimes start with an enlarged heart. So the doctor will start to give some medication for the enlarged heart, and then the doctor will tell you, these medications can affect the kidney. Okay? So I might give you additional medication just to protect the kidney. So after this second medication, the doctor will say, hey, you know what? This medication to protect the kidney might affect the digestion. So you start to see, they will start to get bloated. Okay, see the dog start to get bloated, right? So when the digestion is bad, the doctor will give another medications, and then it will cause the intestine problem. And then you start to have diarrhea problems. So you can see the serious chain of problems are drugs over drugs, drug over drugs. There is no end. So now you can take photo. Okay? Send this photo to your friends who have pets. They will agree with you 100%. Okay? Anyone also face this issue so far? Anyone? Have? Wow, a lot. Now, So and then I'm really interested to learn about, is this medication really necessary for the pets or not? Because when I look at the stray dogs, I look at the stray cats. Do you look at the stray dogs? Sometimes got wounds. Got someone help them to dress out the wounds, don't have. But after 2 weeks, you see the stray dogs again, everything recover already. So this is why my first question is medication really so important for the pets or not? And then with so excessive medication, and then I realized the pharma is eyeing on the pet description already. Okay, that means in the human world, human realm, it comes to a certain consciousness where we realize we don't want to take so much drugs. So it seems like the pharmaceutical company is eyeing on another industry, is the pet. If you look at this is from the Wall Street Journal, the multi-billion-dollar dog fight over your pet's prescription. I can make these predictions. In the next few years, you will see there are more and more medication for pets. It's just like what happened to human beings for the past 20 years. Okay? Now, so this is for human beings. So in CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, drug overdose death in the USA top 100,000 annually. They mean every year, because of the drug overdose, 100,000 of human beings are being killed. In 3 to 5 years' time, I believe this will be the figure for the pets because of the drug overdose. Okay, we will see. But is there anything that we can reverse it? Okay, if you look at the pet industry expenditure right now, is $123.6 billion last year. $123.6 billion in pet industry, the market size of it. I think we all think that the skincare industry very big, right? The skincare industry very big. Everyone want to go face mask, toner, facial wash and things like that. And for the skincare industry, it's $145.47 billion. See, 123.6 billion for the pet, $145.47 billion. Which means to say, another 1 to 2 years, how much money you spend for your skin is equal amount how much dollars you're going to spend for your pets, It's going to be rising cost for taking care of a pet. Okay? And when I try to summarize what are the issues that in pet industry right now, I summarize into 4 biggest problems. Number 1, like human beings, is diabetes. Okay? Diabetes is going to be one of the root cause for a lot of chronic illness for the pets. Okay? So let's talk about diabetes. Okay? This one you can take photos. So the global pet diabetes care market size is expected to reach 2.5 billion by 2028, rising at a market growth of 8.3%. Okay? Which means to say, in the pet industry, they are seeing that the diabetes cases is going to increase at a very soon rate. 8.3%, It means every 5 to 7 years it's going to double because of diabetes. And what are the side effects when someone was diagnosed with diabetes? From a human being, it's always the heart issue, it's the kidney problem, it's the eye problem. Same thing happened to the pets. So diabetes, if left treated in dogs, can cause ketoacidosis, which your body becomes acidic, and you have cataract problem, and then you have kidney disease. Any of you, your pets, or any of your friend pets have cataract? Raise your hands. Have or not? Cataract now. Okay? Now, the second problem is heart disease. Second problem is heart disease. So, FDA investigation into potential link between certain diet and canine dilated cardiomyopathy. When I go to a pet shop last time, because every time I will follow Susie, go to buy the treats, because she is my first customer, I always have to buy treat for Wawa, I cannot, he's my jingui, my golden goose, So every time I try to buy the treats, and then there was always one question in my mind, saying that, you see, nowadays, even in Asia, we have a lot of breed states from overseas, right? Correct or not? Okay, maybe Husky is from overseas, but we are tropical countries. So I always have this question. I'm a Chinese, I like to eat rice. When I go to United States, tak boleh tahan no rice. Cannot tahan. Every day burger, french fry, I cannot. So even I go to United States, Every day I still able to find rice to eat. So don't you think we as a Asian Chinese, we need rice as our staple food? But for foreigners, they use potato as their staple food, and for some they use corn flour as their staple food. So from different kind of region, our digestive system is adopting different kind of diets. But if you look at the pet industries, today this breed is come from maybe from a North America region, but they come to Asia. Are they suitable to eat our local food? So I start to ask this question. So this answers something. FDA warned about a potential link between DCM. DCM is actually means enlarged heart. So I start to link this. Is that possible that a lot of pets today they have enlarged heart is because their diet is not being to look into? Because the breeds is well mixed all over the world. The same thing, and this is, you can take photo for this to send to your friends. So this is one of the first issue that you're going to see is called valvular degenerations, where every time you pump it, there is a blood backflow. Okay, some people call MMVD, mitral valve. This is the mitral valve. Okay, 75% of the enlarged heart, 75% of the heart diseases in the pet industry is contributed by the VD. Okay, take a photo. Okay, send to your friends who have heart issue. Okay, they will know what is MMVD means. Okay, so and the second very common issue when it comes to the heart disease is called DCM, the enlarged heart, dilated cardiomyopathy. Okay, later I'm going to share with you one testimonial under the X-ray after using X39 before and after, how the enlarged heart can actually go back to the normal size with X39. Okay, so because of the DCM, when your heart becomes so big, so huge, the heart can no longer generate the equal amount of pressure to pump the blood. This is why when your heart is so weak, cannot pump enough blood, there is very insufficient blood flow to the kidney. This is why it will cause the renal disease. And this is the reason why when you, even for human beings, if you take any high blood pressure medications, you are going to affect your kidney. This is the reason. It restricts the blood flow to your kidney already. Okay? So, these are the second, third, and fourth most common problems for heart disease in Singapore. Okay? So, take a photo. The number second is cardiomyopathy, is more for the cats. And then the third is the irregular heartbeat. And then the fifth is more on the inborn disease. It means they are born with it. Like sometimes, if you look at some of the breed of the dogs, they are not so pure. They somehow they mix here and there, so they have some of the inborn diseases in them. Okay, so these are the second big problem is the heart disease. Any of you have come across heart diseases in pets before? Oh, I think your pets got everything. Okay, now the third is the kidney problem. Just now, like what I mentioned, any kind of heart medication, they will always affect something about the kidney. And this is the third most common problem that we are going to see is in the kidney. And why is that so? Because everything that they use are all processed. Correct now? I think for the ladies, when you go to showers, right? Okay, maybe you shower your hair, you wash your hair, you have conditioner, you have shampoo, maybe you have some of the color stabilizer, maybe 3 to 4. Look at the pets, how many types of shampoo they have. And look at their food, all are canned food, you know. We are trying to avoid processed food, but all the canned food, all the dry food, all the tidbits, are they all processed food? They are all processed foods, right? Okay, so when pets are taking so much of processed food, it's going to taking a lot of problems to their kidney. It creates a lot of burden. So what can we do? And at the same time, when there are so many pet medication available over the counters, this is what we see. Okay, dialysis center for pets, pet dialysis center in the United States is rising up very fast. Okay, I show some of the photos. This is they doing the dialysis. Okay, take a photo, send to your friends. If they already see some of the signs of their kidney weakness or diseases, send this photo to them, and then you let them know, I know what is the reason already. It's because they are taking so many processed food. They will agree with you. Okay? And then later you know what to do. Okay? I will tell you what to do next. Hurting, ah? Quite sad, ah? Okay? Now. Oh, okay, so you go. Sorry. Okay? Good. So, the fourth problem is eye disease. Okay? It's eye disease. And whatever kind of eye problem that I have seen in humans, it all happen in pets also. Okay? So, number one is cataract. Number two is glaucoma, dry eye symptoms, conjunctivitis. Okay, which is one of the inflammation in the inner layer of your eye. So this is called cataract. This is called glaucoma. This is why cataract Chinese called what?
青光
白内障. Glaucoma Chinese called? Now you know what's the reason? Even in human it's the same also. It's a white color and green color. Okay? And dry eye problem, no sign of tears, very dry eye, and then inflammations. Okay? So take this photo. Wow, I just now I say, okay, when I say take photo, you take photo. Since everything you take photo, okay? So those things that I want you to take photo is the summary of the very impactful information that you are going to trigger your friend interest. Okay? Because I really want to make the impact to the pet industry is because I made a promise to Susie before. I say, I think if next time we are really going big, we must remember how Lifeway Malaysia started is because of that. Okay? Now, and the cost of taking care of pets is very expensive now. Right? Go to vet, okay? Don't need to take any medications, don't need to take any prescriptions. Okay? The fee is more expensive than human beings already. Okay? $100 over. Just now, just one of the Amy. Who is Amy? Amy just told me now I don't need to take any drugs, now more expensive than humans, $100 over. So it's embarrassing. So is there any way that we as a pet owner is able to reduce our medications and at the same time to prevent all this kind of problem? And the most important thing is with the inflations coming, with a lot of economic uncertainty, can we help the pet owner has a more affordable way to take care of their pets? I think nowadays, I read an article yesterday, the pet adoption rate is increasing. Why? It's because a lot of people start to dump their pets. You know what's the reason? No money already. So do you think it's a good idea if we work together to come up with a strategy to help the pet owner to take care of their pets in a more affordable way? Okay, so now, how are we going to talk about this? So we come with a solution is, how about we help the pets to regenerate in themselves? How about we can remove their medications and only to activate their innate healing power within them that they can regenerate their organs? Anyway, just now we talk about the eye disease. We talk about the heart problems. We talk about the kidney problem. All these problems is degenerations. And there are no medication out there can reverse degenerations. So how can we do about this? If you look at some of the cases in the stem cell industry, stem cell therapy for diabetes are there. Stem cell treatment of degenerative eye disease is there. Stem cell and current advances of stem cell based therapy for kidney disease is there. Okay? Just maybe later I will invite someone who just share with me about her kidney problems. Okay? Repairing the heart with stem cell. So, it is very clear that when it comes to the degeneration of the vital organs, medication is no longer functioning already. We need to increase the amount of stem cell in order for the pet to regenerate their organs. And if you talk about some of the stem cell therapy, when you go to injection, you have to understand this. there are certain stem cell therapy injection for the pets, but they too have to undergo chemotherapy first before the injection of stem cell because they're worried there are some clashing over there. And this chemotherapy, it causes a lot of side effects to the pets. So now we want stem cell, we want something very safe. How can we achieve this? So first of all, let us understand a little bit why it's called stem cell. Okay? Stem cell is a cell where they can self-replicate. And for example, if today you play mahjong or you play the poker cards, right? Inside we have a joker card, right? The joker card can differentiate, then they can turn the card into any kind of card, right? Okay, this joker can turn to ace. This joker can turn to number 3. So this joker is the stem cell in our body. Okay, so our stem cell is able to differentiate themselves to different kind of tissues. Can go to bone tissue, cartilage, can go to muscle, can go to fat. Okay, I'm not going to go too deep about this. I think by now you all should be very familiar after the videos. Okay, so but as we age, the stem cell number start to decline, and then it begin to mutate. Okay, so I want you to know this number. First things is as we age, the amount of stem cell reduce. The amount of stem cell reduce. And the second most important thing is not only the amount of stem cell reduce, but the activity level of each of the stem cell, they also reduce. They also reduce. That means last time we used to have 100 stem cell, but okay, 100 of very active stem cell. But as you grow older, maybe it become only 30 stem cell. And not only this leftover 30, this 30 stem cell, their activity level also getting weaker. So when the activity level of the stem cell is getting weaker, it can no longer be able to differentiate into adult stem cell with so much possibility anymore. Okay? Now, is there a way that is so safe we can help to reactivate the production of stem cell with phototherapy? And this is what we want to talk to you, LifeWay X39. So LifeWay X39, no drugs. For the past 18 years, we received no FDA medical complaints. We are backed by 130 over clinical 80 over clinical studies and 130 over patents. This one take photo? Don't worry lah. I think you all have been taking every photos. Okay? Now, is there a way that if we can using the right technology to reactivate, to re-signal our body, I want you to produce more stem cells again, can we go back time again? Can we also use X39 to reactivate the stem cell activity? And this is what already been proven by the science. Okay? Now, I want to invite someone very important to entire LifeWay market in Southeast Asia. If not because of her giving me a chance, we won't be here today. Okay? And there are a few stories. The first 6 months when I tried to do LifeWay, but I have no income, because I had to do demo, I had to give out to free patches, and then I tell people for money back guarantee. That time no money back, I had to money back guarantee themselves. So I can't make money, So so where can I stay? I stay in Johor, but most of the pet owner who are my customer are in KL. So I sleep at her couch for 6 months. Okay? I really slept on her couch for 6 months. So later on, my fiancé said, Jing Long, you really had to thank her, You are so messy. I don't know how can she tahan you for 6 months, Your sock, when you take out, you leave it there, So let me invite this very special person. Her name is Suzy Tan. Okay, give a clap to her. And she's going to share with us that her own stories with her pets and also with her own customers. How can you use X39, only a pet like this, to activate stem cell and to repair organs? Okay, another round of applause. Thank you.
age, introduced me. I just help as much as I can during that time. Can you hear me at the back? Can, huh? Okay. It all started with my little dog. She was 13 plus years old when she had a problem. Started with enlarged heart. And I went to the best vet in KLPJ as to treat her heart. And of course, like we humans, we go for second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion, and then they told me, you already went to see the best vet. So whatever remaining time you have with her is already, that's the maximum. So she was given a lot of medication, and then slowly every month we still do blood tests, and the blood test result is no good. The kidney starts to fail, and then the next thing was her digestion. Everyday diarrhea for one whole month. So whatever food that I give, no matter how much the nutrients I give give home cooked food. I cook myself. I make sure that she has got all the nutrients, but she just has diarrhea. Went back to the doctor. What did the doctor say? Is it if we are giving so much medication, kidney is the first one to go, and then digestion is the second one to go. So you don't have a choice unless you do stem cell. So I said, do you sell stem cell? No. So where am I supposed to look? Online. Online, but there's so many stem cells. Which one will work? Which one won't work? I cannot take my dog as a testing ground. Test this work or not. She don't have much time. Then I went for, like say he sells fertilizer. He gives up free talk about his fertilizer, and I was a gardener, so I went to his talk. And he saw my dog was very weak. And then we just talked a bit, and then the word stem cell came up. And he, you want to try something? I said, whatever it is, bring it on. I do not have a choice anymore, right? So the next day, he went back to Johor, and then after that he came up. He said, okay, I'm coming up tomorrow. Okay, we arranged. And then he came to my place just to patch my dog and went back to Johor. Did not even stay a night. He said, thank you very much. I don't know whether it works or not. That time, no X39, not launched yet. It was November, December 2019. And then he patched Aeon energy enhancer. I mean, that's to give energy, Aeon to reduce inflammation. Then next day, I see my dog is like running everywhere, no problem. And then I called I said, whatever you patch her, I want the full set. I don't care how much is it. And then he said, but there's one more powerful one, X39. When will that come out? In January? You mean I have to wait another month? I don't want to wait another month. Whatever you patch in, just bring it on. And I bought gold. Why I buy gold? I mean, the dog don't need so many, but I want to start the detox program. Are you all familiar with the AABB detox? That's for human. Chinon came and then study the meridian, and then where to patch the dog for the AABB protocol. That's where you find his video on YouTube on where to patch. And this photo, our first patch together. Okay, and the video, yeah. This is my little one. She was 14. She was 14 when this video was taken. So, I mean, she did pass on. Even with stem cells, we cannot be living forever. Just be honest with ourselves. Yeah, I cannot say she's using so many patches, she should not die. No. No. When life comes to an end, we have to accept. But from the time she started patching until her last day, I want her to have quality life. That is most important. Quality life. Not like wake up, cannot eat, cannot even poo, cannot, no energy. That's not what I want for my dog. So until her last day, she passed away at the age of 15, which is 1 year later, which the doctor already says she is amazing, doing amazingly well. So even the day before she passed on, she still asked for treats. So you can imagine how stem cell is powerful for her. Yeah, and this was taken just a couple of months after Extadine, detox and Extadine. She, with her enlarged heart, she cannot run like that. This video was taken by Jinong. We were going out somewhere, but then she just wanted to run and he quickly took out the camera. Yeah. So you can see the energy level for someone with an enlarged heart. Even human, there's no way you can run and be so active like that. Her digestion, her enlarged heart remained, but the dosage of the medication has reduced. The doctors say that she's performing good, and so the doctors say, okay, let's reduce the medication. And then, but the digestion was still bad. The diarrhea still happens. It was only, she started in November, so December, January, February. Just during that period of time, every time she poo, because she has diarrhea every day, Jinong said, you must send me the poo picture. Every day, our chat is full of poo pictures. And then you will study the poo, oh, today better. You enlarge and say, oh, there's solidifying soon. And finally, nice poo on Valentine's Day. I sent it to him at Jinong, this is our Valentine's Day gift for you. Look at her. She doesn't look like she has got heart problem, isn't it? Okay. Other than this, so ever since her case, all my downlines are all pet lovers. Especially, I've got a group of friends who saw Wawa before, and they say, what did you do to her? It's just like really human, like just like I say, my face tight, right? What did you do to her? And I said, StemCell. And then that's how the first few customers all are pet lovers. Okay, and this one is one of my downline. I'm going to read this one for you. Her first message to me. This was last year, January. Read this, her message. I am about to do stem cell injection for my dog. Situ, 14 years old. Then I found Jinong online, and Jinong gave me a number. Her blood count dropping. She had kidney issue, pancreatitis, heart trachea collapse, high blood, osteoporosis. Now later her blood count is going down due to her kidney. If this patch can help her, I have 2 other sessions. So I first started patching her on 30th. I thought there was another slide. Sorry, I think it is 30th January, the first patch. I went to see her and I put a patch on. 3 days, can see the tongue color has changed. And then this one was in February. The blood count improved 35 to 56. This is after 1 month. And pancreatitis recovered. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And then we have got all this blood test result. High. Normal. Yeah. And then she just used X39. You can see the words here?
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing. All with X39. Of course, she did the detox protocol as well. 5 days later, blood count went up dramatically. Wow. This is 4th March. We started 30th January with no additional medication. Enlarged heart, normal size.
Wow. This one important, take photo.
Okay. When she passed on just a few months ago this year, this little dog. But she was already 16, 17 years old. And this is her other 2 issues that she mentioned earlier. Look at the cataract also reduced. Yeah. This is only using glutathione. You know the power of glutathione, especially ladies. You can see the skin on her neck. The fur cannot grow. 2 months is full of fur, and her skin color has toned up as well. She become more pretty. This is just glutathione. Okay. I do a lot of rescue work, rescuing dogs and cats. This cat was found in July. We brought him to the vet. Asked the vet what happened. The vet couldn't tell, but the whole chunk from the back of the ear is gone. A cleanup was done. Carnosine is important. Carnosine is important for wound healing. And then an Aeon anti-inflammation. Because when it's red like that and it's exposed, anti-inflammation is very important. So these 2, yeah, I use a lot. 8 July, 4th August. You look at the healing. Amazing, right? This is how big the hole is. On 13 August, we released back onto the street where she was found. He was found. So you can now know the power of life. Yeah. No. This is my little godson, the doggy here. Midnight, the mother called me. He is in a hospital. I said, what happened? 2 dogs attacked him. 2 big dogs. He's just about this size, and the 2 big dogs is this. This is the neck. Okay, the neck. This is the groin area. These 2 parts. Can you imagine? I mean, this is the testicle. This the 2 part. It's fully torn here. When I reached the hospital, the vet already bandaged him up. His name is Leo. Already bandaged him up. I cannot see where the hole is. I don't know how deep the injury is. Even because it was at midnight, the vet also did not do immediate surgery, to perform immediate surgery. All the vet did is to clean up and to wrap. By the time I reached there, I can't see anything except the bandage. What do? Patch on the bandage. Don't worry. Life wave works, whether inside, out, this side, that side, it works. So, I don't know where the hole is. So how? Carnosine, for sure. For wound healing. Anti-inflammation is Aeon, for sure. And then, X39, I think I put 3 or 4 X39 on them. Just patch, don't care. It's on the neck, it's all over, but the bandage is going round. Patch. 22nd June, 14th July, look at the fur. Yeah, it's amazing. So, many people ask me, sure it's the same dog or the same cat, but there's no point for me to lie to you. I don't get anything for saying all this. Trust in whatever patch you use, it will work. The energy and frequency from your heart is very important. Your love for your dog or the love for the things that you are doing must be there. Then everything will be positive. Yeah. Baby bat just fall on the ground. What do we do? Just go to patch X39. We don't know what else to do. We don't know what happened. It's just lying there on the ground. We can just try our best. Maybe lack of water or food, or we don't know.
Okay, Mama. Huh? Mama. Huh? 没有要弄你，我帮你粘。OK sorry， 这个是对你好的，宝贝对你好的。OK， 我找不到医生，我给你 X39。
Amazing, right? Next day, he's already hanging upside down. Just next day. So we still bring it to the vet to check what's wrong. The vet saying nothing is wrong. So he just flew off after that. Crow. Dying crow. Also X39. Yeah. When you see things like that, what else can we do? X39 law, right? There's nothing, we don't know what else to do. The next day, you can stand up. The wing is closed. Found out that he has got nerve problem. Oh, you don't have the video of this. This one? You see, he's not balanced. He couldn't balance himself. So there's a nerve problem in the head. But after that, he was released. This one. He flew off. He flew off. You know the satisfaction of seeing animals being cured like that. Human now, we can still talk, we can still discuss, we can still explain and say how it affects us. But animals is just our sight and our own field. And this is when we see this happen, the satisfaction is so great. Okay, I think this is Geno's slide already.
Thank you, Susie.
Okay. Any question and answer you want to ask me, I'll be at the back. I'll be around. Yeah.
Crazy or not? Huh? Is it crazy? Let us go back to a few things. If today someone really broken their arms, you put a patch on, the next day you go to the doctor say your arm recovered already. Imagine there are cases where you got bitten. The wound is so deeply, the wound is so deep. Only within less than about 2 weeks time, the wound all closed already. Isn't it crazy? You want to know something even more crazier? Okay? Get ready, Get ready, Is this the first time you hear about a product can work so fast on the living things? The first time? The reason I gave all this testimony, today will be a very testimonial-based presentation because I just want you to know, if someone would tell you, this patch I think is placebo effect, have or not, go your friend say like this, placebo effect, right? Pets have placebo effect. Don't have. This is the reason I gave so many testimonials for you to keep it. You say placebo, you look at. You think the pet will have placebo effect. Oh, you give me a patch, tomorrow I close for you. Have Cannot be one. Okay? You look at the claw. Okay, you give me a patch, tomorrow I close my wing for you. Have Never. Now it's my turn. So what are the testimonies that I have seen over the couple of years? This is a cat that when you found her, this cat is from Miri. Okay? So when you found her, she cannot open their eyes. Okay? The cat cannot open the eyes. Okay? Maybe it's because of the accident, maybe she's born with it, we don't know. Maybe because of infection, we don't know. So what we do, start to patch X39. Second hand one. Second hand X39. So before like this, cannot open the eyes. After X39, this is after the first 9 days. The first 9 days, start to open one eye already. The second eye only open a little bit. Okay? In the 12 to 13 days, the eye fully open already. Okay? We don't know is it because of infection, we don't know is it because of the accident, we don't know is it because he born with it, but it proved one thing. This patch, even the second hand patch, can help a living things to cure the problems. You can see the difference? Cannot open the eye until open eye big. Okay? Take a photo, send to your friends, less than 2 weeks time. Okay? Okay, good. Oh wait, someone say wait, who? Okay? So I hope you all can really leverage on this kind of testimony and story to really send to your friends. Don't keep it in your phone, If you have friends have any kind of cases, just share it to them. Okay? Now, we found a cat dying already. Okay? So you can see it's dying. It's dying already. So what we do? Cat. X39. Okay? So our couple of days, one morning, we are playing with the cats already. So and then we realize these cats they are born with a defect. So you can see the leg cannot move on. The leg cannot move on. I think this cat is born with a defective limbs that such a way that the mother left her at the roadside. Then she cannot move at all. Okay, so this is why when they found her, she's so weak because she cannot find any food, and we think that maybe the mother abandoned her already. Okay, so let us see if this is really a genetic issue, can X39 reverse these problems or not? Okay, wait now take video. Okay, get ready your phone, take video Remember you can see her leg still cannot move, but nowadays can move a little bit away. Okay? Don't put down your phone first. Second round. Okay? And then we continue to use X39. You can start to see the leg can start to move already. Hello? Okay. It's to move already. It's very awkward because we believe this cat has never walked before. A cat has never walked before because of a genetic problem, but only after X39 for 2 weeks time can walk already, If this thing can work in animals, in the living things, let's assume if you really have any problem walking, maybe because of your osteoarthritis or you got some rheumatoid arthritis, why don't you give us? She take 2 weeks, maybe we take 2 years. Is it possible, right? Okay, I just want you to show you this possibility that even a cat that is almost going to die and with a genetic defect of the limbs, she can recover like this. Amazing. So now got cats, Again, we give one more dog dying already. Sad or not? Same thing, this dog name is called Jago. And then one evening when the owner was just opened the door, and then she woke up again, attacked by the stray dogs. Again by the stray dogs. Very deep wound. So when she come back, the owner is very sad already because this is her life. This Jago, her name is Jago, is his life. Okay. So when you see this, she's so sad. But I don't know why I say you are so sad, but and yet you still can think about X39. So yeah, I'm so sad, but I remember X39 body. And then let's see what happens next. Okay, now this is during the evening about 4 to 5 p.m. So we put the patches on. This is during the night. She can wakes up already. She can start to walk already. Can start to pee already. Happy or not? Feel a bit, finally. Imagine if a pet has been with you for 15 years. For 15 years, and suddenly this thing happens, do you feel very emotional? Okay, but after the patches, this is what happened. So what happened the next day?
Oh, recovered already. This morning she passed urine, passed motion on the newspaper. I didn't go out, and then now she's eating kibbles. I mix up with eggs.
First of all, this is next day. Okay, by such a big owned by 2 big stray dogs, only X39 and also Eon, the same night he can already start to walk already. The next day he can start to have appetite to eat already. Okay, now this is the wounds that you cannot see. These 2 very very big deep wounds over here, and then you can see the wounds now. Again, like what Suji has mentioned just now, there are 3 patches that you always know how to use it. The first is X39, second is Eon to reduce inflammation, and the third one is what? Carnosine. Very fun, huh? Carnosine is to repair soft tissue. Okay? So David has mentioned this before. Anytime that you have a very serious wound, and if you want to close it very fast, X39 is a must, but if you can, put 3 carnosine around the wound. You will close up the wound very fast. Okay? So, because the bite is at the abdominal, okay? When you has a wound here, so the intestine is likely to come out, right? So, what do we call this? Hernia. Okay. So, let's see what happened to her. Okay, this is Malay lah. So pada satu Zoom meeting saya beritahu Jing Lo. Basically what he said, in one of the Zoom I asked Jing Lo, can X39 heal with the hernia or not? And Jing Long said, continue with X39, the hernia will close up. Really, the hernia really closed up already. So why I know this is because we have a cases in one of the northern region of Malaysia. The ladies has been having hernia. With only X39, 2 weeks later, she can take off the protective suits already. And then she has no pain until after another 6 months or so, the hernia closed up already. So if you have any friends who have hernia issue, they're so pain. I don't know whether you experienced before. I also never experienced, but I heard from the patients, it's very painful. X39, the first 2 weeks, she will feel some improvement. And this happened to the pets. Okay? Now. So, up to now, are you very refreshed? Oh my god, how can this happen to so many things? Have or not? Very refreshed, right? Okay? So now, let's do some summary. So, in today's context, when we talk about X38 in the pet industry, there are a few ways that we really want people to spend some time to learn about life. The first is to improve their quality of life. And we have a lot of customers where they always come to me saying that, you know what, when I look at my pets, she uses it so happily, I also feel happy, although I haven't seen result yet. They always say that, okay? And because of the pet is seeing the improvement, they are very confident. Second, stand by for emergency rescue. This is very important. Imagine, like just now when we do for the pet, sorry, I think that day is holiday. You know, Mr. Gan, the day is holiday, right? For the vet. The vet. The day is holiday, so no vet, right? Midnight, midnight means so bright, yeah, but so bright. No, okay. But anyway, let's say you can't find the vet. You put the patch on. It's the best thing you can do. And can your doctor activate the stem cell right away? Cannot. X39 helps you activate. Okay? And the third is reduce expenditure. Okay, why reduce expenditure? Even you use second hand, it also works. Okay? Imagine just now the Jacob, the dog who is dying because of the stray dog's bite. When he go to any surgery, do you think he need a couple of $1,000s? Okay? And most people, they don't buy pet insurance. It's still not so popular in Malaysia. Okay, you can't claim insurance. But only one pet costs you how much? Is it reduced expenditure? Okay? And the third, is it worth a try to put the patch on your pet and see how it goes or not? Okay? Take this photo out and send it to your friends. Okay? Now, we still have many testimonials coming out, and just now I look at the slide, it's quite crazy. And I want to invite back is Jenna here? Hey, Jenna is here. Okay, I want to invite Jenna back here for the last 30 minutes. Okay, now.
Okay, please give him an applause. Okay, how many of you are going home to buy a dog? If you don't have a dog or a cat, it's amazing, right? How many of you, please be honest with me, when you saw the flyer, you tell me, I'm not coming, it's about pets. Raise your hand. No, I think a lot of you, so we really had a hard time like trying to tell you guys that you have to come for this event, you have to invite your friends, whether you have pets or not. Do you agree with me now?
Yes.
Yeah, this is really amazing, a lot of knowledge that we can pick up, right? Like Jing Long say, okay, we're going to have some testimony, very exciting. We have about 10 friends going to share with us. We're going to thank them in advance for coming up front here. And out of these 10, only one gentleman. Okay, he's no stranger to any of you. We almost want to put his face on the flyer to drive up the attendance, but then we realized it's okay lah, we'll do our best, right? How many of you know Mr. Lawrence Chan? Okay, he will come and share his testimony. Maybe to some of you, his story really will, like, you will take another look at X39. Okay, welcome. Actually, he's tell me a secret, he's a real dog. Tell them where you're born.
Yeah. Actually, we talk about pets. I'm one of the pets also. I'm born in 1958. Okay, so I'm born in the year of the dog. So this is the dog. This is the dog that need to patch. Okay. I think we got not much time, so I will cut the story short.
Don't need.
Don't need that? Okay. Okay, I want to share with you all something which this is my first time sharing in Singapore. Okay, so the reason why I took so long to share this testimony because I love my mother very much. Okay, and what I'm going to tell you is that I didn't tell her even until today. Okay, so in case you all are recording this, I would appreciate you don't send my mom or the social media actually. Okay, so about 1.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with UTI. So I went to my GP, and my GP said, hey, it's very strange for a man to get UTI. Not many men get UTI, mostly it's a woman. Okay, so he said that if it happens again, then it could be something serious. So I was really afraid. I hope it won't happen again. And he gave me antibiotics. So I took, and it was cured. Okay, but 3 months later, it came back, it's UTI again. So I went to see him again and said, I have to send you to a urologist. And we went to Changi General Hospital. So after a series of tests, he did CT scan, and he did blood test, PSA test, and he found out that I have prostate cancer. Okay. So when I got prostate cancer, I was devastated because I'm all along I'm in a health food kind of thing. I said, how can I be the one to get cancer? You know what I mean? And then so I asked my doctor. I said, so what's next? So he says, maybe you can do a biopsy, and then after that we see what stage you're in, and then we do a radiotherapy, possibly chemo. So I said, so it's like the first time hearing this, right? It's so easy because when I hear of people getting cancer, I always tell them, hey, don't go for chemo, don't go for radio and all that. It's so easy to advise people this, right? Yeah, but when you get it, it's a totally different thing. It's a totally different feeling. And then you're saying, oh, it's like a death sentence. Then I tell myself, what am I going to do? So in that few minutes that I had to come across, I told the doctor, I think I'm not ready. I need a second opinion. I need to go back. So when I went back, he told me that, okay, you take the time to think about it. I'll give you a 3-month appointment. Appointment 3 months later. So I went back and I tell myself, how am I going to tell my family? So I only told my wife and my kid, and I also discussed with my close friend Janet and James. Okay, so I was saying, so what I'm going to do about it? So somehow we came up with the conclusion that I should. Maybe what brought me all along to get this cancer, probably due to my diet. You are what you eat, right? Very safe. So because of that, I decided to go into juicing. Okay, and I never liked vegetables. I always eat meat. So I switched the whole thing around. Okay, and I took only raw vegetables and I eat vegetarian. Okay, and then of course in front of my friends, because I don't want them to know, right? So I won't be the spoil sport. I still eat the meat when I'm out with them. But once I'm alone or at home, I will just vegetarian. Okay, then I up all the supplements that those other MLM company has. Wow, everything go in. Clean water, redox, whatever, probiotic, whatever not. I tell you, I think I spent probably I think every month is about probably over close to $2,000 a month. Okay, so here and there lah. So then after that, 3 months later, I went back, and then the doctor checked the PSA test again. He said the reading went down a bit. Then he says, but he still wants me to go through the process because it's a numbers game, I guess, for them. So I thought that, since he went down, right, I should go ahead with my dieting and all that. So I rejected him again, and then he said, so he's like a bit not so happy. So he said, okay lah, 3 months later you come back. So 3 months later, I came back again, hoping this time it will go drastically. The whole marker went up. So it's like, the whole heart sank, and I tell myself, maybe God wants to take me home. I just don't know what to do. And then, so I just thought for a while, and I thought that I need to believe in God, and I will carry on. And I told him I refuse his treatment. So he was a bit angry with me, and then he says, okay, then you don't come and see me until 6 months later. So he kind of put me off. So I went back, and I was telling my close friends James and Janet, and somehow Janet came in contact with one of our good friends in Hong Kong, and then he said, why don't you try this stem cell patch from Lightwave X39? Then I was saying, buy lah, since he every time bugging her, right? So, so I said, no harm trying. I'm so used to MLM, right? So we bought a packet, and then I started patching. So during this patching process, I find that a lot of people like to say this to me also. Nothing leh, I feel nothing leh, right? So for me also, I don't really feel much. I don't feel anything actually, other than small things. Over the next few months, I realized, okay, like my nails growing very fast, and it's very hard also. Hard until my old nail clipper broke actually. Yeah, so I had to buy new nail clippers. So with that, the small things, okay, and then the best thing I realized is that my bowel system very smooth. Okay. I always tell Janet, James, that the two things I fear most is cannot shit and cannot sleep. Okay, so somehow that's why I put this very important. So now my bowel system is very smooth. Okay, I hardly need to force myself really. Okay, another thing is my hair. You all see I got white hair. I got much whiter, nicer hair the last time, but now I got little black hair coming out, which is not to my liking. Okay. And then the other thing I have is also, okay, when I see the bright lights like that, right, or in the sky, right, I used to see floaters flying around, and now the floaters has disappeared. Okay, so it's so amazing that you don't even realize until you, how where the floaters, where did it go? These kind of things. Okay, then came April this year, which is my 6 months time frame, right? So really pray hard, and when I went in and do my test, he says I'm cancer free. Wow. Yeah, of course you're also not sure. Like, are you sure? I said, how can it disappear, right? So I said, why you give me another 6 months? Then we try. He said, no need lah, but I tell you what, I just give you another annual checkup. Okay. So to my next year is my annual checkup. And I'm so grateful. I felt that God gave me a second chance in life, and because of this, I vowed that I will share to as much people as I can on this LifeWave matches. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, because he's a gentleman, he take very long to talk. It's okay, right? So the next 9 of you, each of you 5 minutes. Anyway, Lawrence the Joker, he told me the last one, I only speak when there's 200 people. So you all can scold him later. But anyway, thanks for sharing. I think it really helps a lot of people that, 6 months he tried LifeWave and then he got really good result. Okay, I'm going to ask the next person to share. Is Wendy here? Wendy Teo? Oh yeah, hi, come. Please welcome Wendy. She has I only have 5 minutes to share, so I have to speak very fast, okay? So bear with me, okay. Just now, Jing Long mentioned improved quality of life, standby for emergency, reduce expenditure, and work try to activate. I quote and I quote him. I really benefited from this. Thanks, Jing Long. Okay, I'm personally suffering from iron deficiency for more than 5 years. Okay, even my fingers, 9 out of 10, all my fingers are coated white. Okay, so I have to pay every month. So it's not for vanity. It's just to respect, the customers and friends. Okay, it looks very ugly. So what happened was, I had no choice. I cannot take medication. If I see the doctors just to see him whether handsome or not. Because if I take his medication, I end up fainting, ambulance and hospital. So this is how bad it is. I took Panadols, I end up fainting. I took iron pills, I end up vertigo. So all these complications caused me to take all these supplements. So what happened was 3 months ago, I get to know LifeWave 3 months ago. How I get to know it? Because I had COVID symptoms, but tested not COVID. Okay, jialat. So I was wondering what's next. I was on bed for 3 days. Okay, so my trainer Jonas text me, how are you? I said, 死了啦. Okay, why 死? I cannot eat, then fainting. Wake up, fainted on the floor. You know how miserable, and with all the fever and all these chills and everything, then cannot take medication. I envy those who can see doctors whether they are handsome. For me, no use. So I had to depend on water supplements. Then when Jonas passed me the Goyo, okay, the certain thing, I waited until, no lah, my supplements so expensive, this one, Goyo, I don't want. So, but my family members were saying, why not give it a try? I said, okay, no harm trying. So I patched. Few hours, just half an hour later, my flu gone, everything gone. So what next was, I pick up the phone. Hey Jonas, what do you give me? What is this? Then he said, hey, what happened? I said, I can eat, I can move around. Then they were saying, my kids were saying, you walk like a bull. A bull, right? So I said, hey, what happened? Then he said, I also don't know. I said, go and find out and let me know. So I said, go and study. Then he went to study and we try to find out more about it. So after which I started on LifeWave. I watched a lot of Jing Long's video. Thanks, Jing Long. All of you must watch. Okay, not because he's handsome. He shares a lot. Yeah, he said he's handsome also. Okay, so what happened was, for these 3 months, last month, August 17, I really get my COVID. Okay, so Jing Long just now mentioned, right, emergency use. I'm very smart already because I learned a lot on all the symptoms. So I'm very smart. I prepared all the patches in my room. I cannot get out of the room. I was quarantined. I must be quarantined for 7 days, right? So my children all prepared the food, put outside. Wow, cham, like jail term like that. So what happened was I patched every morning after shower. Patch. At night cannot sleep. Okay, this one Jing Long didn't teach. I practice. I'm very experimental. I patch a la vida here instead of here. So can sleep very well. So for 7 nights, morning and night I slept. Eat, sleep. Then I was worried my weight should increase. So upon the 7 days, 12 o'clock, I step up. The first thing people go shopping. I step on the weighing machine. Hallelujah, lost 1.5 kg. So what I did was immediately I text, wow, I lost 1.5 kg. Oh, they said, are you sure? No, you ate so much. I said, I'm not sure, but I know I patched X39. I prepared all the patches because I have fainting spell, right? The EE, Energy Enhancer. Very, very good. So now wherever you see me, it's all patches in my back. Okay, that's all. Do I have the time to share? 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Alavida. Okay, thanks Jinglong again. Last few months he came and shared about Alavida. Okay, because I've been using other products, stem cells products. When he mentioned Alavida Natural, immediately I call my friend. I say, hey, Vivian, I order together with you. If you don't like it, okay, return to me. I pay you the money. It's for her because she is suffering from pigmentation, severe pigmentation since 20 years old. I know her for more than 30 years. So she said, okay, since you recommended, I should believe. Just take and try. So for my case, we bought 2 sets lah. 1 set I prepared not to open because I'm hoping that I worried that she returned to me. I have to pay her money. Okay, sorry to say that. So after 1 week, she texts me, Wendy, it's so good, no? I say, are you sure no? You say, then she showed me her before after because without her permission, I don't share lah. So after seeing her, I say, are you sure? Then I started using. Then immediately, please for those taking Alavida, please take before and after photograph. I really advise you all to take before and after photograph. People like me, I cannot remember what I eat 3 days ago, right? How I look 3 months ago, I also cannot remember. So this is the before and after. And after that, when I took, okay, just to emphasize, when I use Alavida, I didn't go for facial. I stop facial, I stop others, because I want to prove to Jinglong that it is the wrong product. But somehow I lost. So this is the before and after. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, okay, for guests who are here, beside the patches, we have a skincare range, which is just very simple, Alavida. Okay, you're going to hear a lot more about Alavida. I'm going to invite Sept. Okay, hi, welcome, Sept. Okay, I don't know about these products.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to share about using X39 and Alavida, okay? See, I like the healthy brown look, but then if you look at, my face, all these freckles, the sun mark and all this, you can even see there's a developing eczema. I actually have a underlying eczema problem for a couple of years already. So I still like my brown look, okay? But then after this one, I was holidaying in Australia. April this year. Okay, then I caught COVID in the second 2 weeks before coming back. Okay, so I have to hunker down and everything. So then I came back. I was suffering from post-COVID rashes. By then was already about a month. Okay, and then I chanced upon my friend Sarah, who was using the patch. So I've gone to, Angmo Sensei, Chinese doctor, TCM, whatever, nothing worked. So I said, okay, give me that patch. I try. Okay, so I just want to show you my COVID rashes. So you can see actually here, this one is taken in the morning. Okay, in the morning. So those people who have rashes and eczema, in the morning is actually honeymoon. You feel very good, nothing's happening, it's not, and you can still see the redness. And then all this is after 2 weeks. Okay, all this. You can't see the mouse, okay. So this is actually after 2 weeks. In fact, you can see my wrinkles also gone already. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Then 17 years ago, I was due for knee replacement. So I used to play hockey for the national team. So very worn out. I was in the army. So I used my knees a lot. Okay. So I just wanted to show you my X-ray. So those people who knows about knee replacement, who have family members who have done knee replacement or have yourself done knee replacement, you see the condition was already due for knee replacement. But of course, at that time, I was only 40-something years old. The doctor said, I'm not going to do it for you. Come back when you're 60 years old. Okay? Because otherwise, you have to do one more time. Right? Yeah. So if you can see, the date here is 2005. Okay, so everything is worn out. Alright, but right now, after 3 weeks of using, I can run. Okay, I can run without swelling and pain. Because the first thing that will happen after my run is always swell. It's always swelling. So now I continue to run, okay, and continue to play golf. Right. Then I started using Aloe Vida 26 June. Okay, the first 3 days suffer because detox. You know, I had to go outside, I don't know how many times. Okay, but I know that some work is happening. That's why I continue. Right. Then the first, so I monitor my sleep. Right, because of the rashes, I couldn't sleep. Okay, at most my quality of sleep is about 60-something%, maximum 70%. Alright, the first 4 days of Aloe Vida, wow, you know, my quality of sleep is minimum 84% to about 94%. Yeah, so you can see the quality just the first 4 days. Then of course my eczema, you know, cleared up. I had eczema here, hands, and you can still see the eczema marks on my body, right? And when I was in Australia, because the sun is so good, right, in Australia, I have to go out with a scarf on my neck so that I don't get direct sun. But right now, I can golf, okay, I can golf every day, okay? And the beauty of Aloe Vida is I didn't even have to put sunblock for 18 holes. And I don't get burned. Okay? So, well, seeing is believing, okay? You can see the changes from 5th June to 28th July. Okay? And I actually have skin tags. All the skin tags did not disappear, but they actually flattened. Yeah? So you can see that. Okay, then this week itself, my dog, okay, yeah, if you can see over that side, that's actually pus coming out. So immediately I put Aloe Vida on her, you know, the night cream, the Aloe Vida night cream. And then you can see 2 days later, it's already become scabbed and drying up already. So, yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, I didn't know Socks has so many experience. Even she started the dog therapy already. Okay, without much delay, I'm going to invite, very interesting, these two sisters. They told me they're going to come and share together. Evelyn and Lillian, please come. Yeah. Evelyn also has slides to share with us. Come.
Yeah, I'm Evelyn or Li King.
I'm Lillian.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the first time I'm sharing testimonial. Actually, I have a lot of testimonial to share, and I want to show it in slides so that I can control. Okay. Sorry, Jing Long. I share this.
Oh, okay, sure.
I was watching some of the Zoom of Jing Long, and this particular slide actually struck me. In my journey, I actually started natural healing back in 2014 because of my personal health reason. Actually, I had vertigo, same as James. Yeah. So when James was talking about his vertigo, I was thinking about my vertigo also. It's really a terrible incident, and I couldn't get the right solution from both the Western and TCM. And I believe that this vertigo is caused by some hormone imbalance. So So I started with essential oil, and it actually helps me a bit. And I noticed that this frequency in the essential oil helped me to. So I breathe in certain essential oil, I can actually relieve my vertigo. Then after that, I have to show you my natural, how I actually get into natural healing. And also, I also get in, back in 2020, when the COVID started, I had this very funny symptom of my throat getting constricted. And I couldn't breathe. And I couldn't drink water. I don't know why. Then later on, I noticed that this is actually, maybe I get into contact with the COVID virus. Okay, but at that time I only have essential oil, so I don't have any other remedy. And it does help me when I put certain essential oil on my mask, but it comes back again. So then I get into contact. Somehow the universe just heard something. Whenever I have a problem, somebody will come to me. First time is my sister, then second time is also my sister that tell me this MLM thing. So I'm used to MLM thing. So, sorry, yeah. Okay, so then I get into contact with this infrared thermal mattress with ionized. And it does help me. I notice that some of the symptoms goes away. But then I also go into the singing bowl. So you can see my progress is actually from Western to TCM to the essential oil. So when Sing Long this Zoom video, I saw it really like frequency touching my heart also, same frequency resonance. And then I get into the light therapy, and that is when I met William. Okay. So William was in one of the talking about these patches with one of the common friend, and I'm actually very interested. Okay, so I actually asked William, can you share with me more about these patches? So I actually learned about these patches, and I asked him for to sell me one bag to try first, and to try on my parents. Okay, so I will actually explain the next part. Okay. Before I share on my family, I share with my friends usage of this patch first, because I find that she really she's very persistent, and then she tried out the patches, and it shows the result very fast. And why I wanted this friend of mine to try is because she always tell me her parents only gave her two problems. That is her parents died of stroke, and one died of diabetes, and she inherited this from her parents. As Ting-Lung mentioned just now, I don't believe in inheritance of this disease. So I wanted her to change her life. So, so she actually tried for just within 1 week of X39. And first 5 days are healing crisis. So I actually went through with her, because I understand healing crisis from natural healing. And her blood range dropped from 150 to 190, which is the previous. She has been taking the blood pressure in the past. And then just within 1 week, her blood pressure dropped to 120 and 130 range, which is stabilizing at that. And her pulse rate is actually in the 80 to 85, which is also normal. And it's very amazing result. Even for her, you can see that in her comment, she say, I never had this reading before. Even she has been taking medication for both high blood and diabetes for the past more than 10 years. So it's actually very amazing. Okay, this is so after the patch, she just pastes it on a piece of paper. So That's why I need to show her testimonial because it's really amazing. She's actually very hardworking. Okay, so after 30 days, the last day, she showed me her blood pressure reading and her glucose reading. Because she ran out of the glucose, the meter, that device, so she just gave me this. She actually moved from diabetes level to pre-diabetes and near to the healthy level already. So that is within 1 month, based on the number of patches we see. Okay, so we can see that it actually dropped almost close to the healthy level for her diabetes. Her blood pressure is already stabilized. Okay, so my friend will continue to use the X39 because I believe that her pancreas, I always believe in stem cell therapy for her in the natural, the pancreas would definitely be healed. And I believe her diabetes will go back. And then I want to make sure that she don't have this feeling that is the only thing she inherited from her parents. Okay, so next I will share about my family and friends. Okay, myself first. Okay, I started X39 with Alabida patch. After attending the last event in Singapore, which is Ting Long event, 3 months ago, 2 months ago. And I saw my eye bag just in how many days? 3 days. My eye bag disappeared.
Wow.
And my dark ring disappeared.
Wow.
Okay. Actually, I was doing eye protocol because I do have some eye issue. So initially, my healing crisis is all the secretion of the eye. So, but actually, on top of that, I see the improvement, okay, on my face. And you can see my wrinkle after 1 month, the lines below my lines, my eyes, okay? Okay, my parents, okay? When I get X39, the first thing I let is my parents. In late 2021 to early 2022, I need to mention this date because that's after vaccination. Okay, my mom started to have skin rashes, heavy panting, weak knees, and so she doesn't like to go downstairs to walk. So the usual energy she has lost, so she don't want to go even to downstairs to walk. And then my dad suddenly has sciatica pain. Okay, and so the doctor at Tan Tock Seng actually asked my mom to go for a CT heart scan, and I refused because I don't like radioactive scanning. So I actually requested, can she have MRI? But because it's during the COVID, so it will take longer time for them to schedule for the test. So, but actually this change in plan is actually good for me because I have time to meet William. With William, and from there I know about LifeWay. And being a physics major, actually major in physics in NUS. So when I read about Google about this technology, I understand and amazed the invention of this LifeWay. And I signed up as a member immediately. So even he don't know that I signed, I just asked him, can you give me your web link? Okay, so after 3 days of patching my mom and dad, they are all the symptoms. My mom suddenly become very, she don't have the panting anymore. And then her knee also getting, just improved. And then my dad, he do not need to use the tongkat. Okay, so I can see a lot of improvement just in 3 days. And also for my uncle and auntie in their 80s, they have stroke many years ago, more than 2 or 3 decades ago. And when they have their body pain and the stiff, after using X39, my uncle also noticed that he has a nose block, which he has been living with it for many years. Suddenly it becomes gone. And then my auntie, as I patched on her, I saw this lipoma behind her neck, which is a very big lipoma. But now they told me this lipoma has reduced in size and getting softer and softer, smaller and smaller. And another aunt had itchy skin after vaccination. I think just now was shared by the earlier testimonial. She realized that after patching S39, her itchiness subsided. She shared with a neighbor who had the same problem, and same thing, it works for them. And many of my friends, few of my friends who got X39 for their parents for their knee pain, they already got, they also got panting problem, and also they got the knee replacement done. But they still feel painful, but after X39 within a week, their knee pain gone. So all the parents are very happy with that. They even tell the doctor when they visit the doctor, you know, my daughter get this patch for me. They are so happy. Okay. Okay, my sister, I'll let her share.
Okay, for me, actually, myself, a few years back, I had this autoimmune system issue. So last time I used to have very bad skin. The complexion looked very dull, and I also have this eye bags and dark rings. It's my trademark, see? Yeah. Last time when I go to work, my colleague will always look at me, you look so tired. Okay. So after that, because as my sister said, we went through a journey of natural healing. So it improves a bit. But then I feel that LifeWave is the one of the product that actually improves even further. No, then my eye bags and dark ring actually improves within a month, which is I think very fast. Yeah, and also I used to have this panting when I try to walk to work to office. Even from the MRT to my office, I'm really like panting, and then I have to sit down. I think it's don't know, is it 气血不通 or whatever. I feel very weak, or my heart. Actually, my heart is weak because when I went to see doctor, the doctor always give me 1 whole month of iron tablets. Ask me to take iron tablets, but I always refuse to take because I don't take medicines. I don't take all these supplements things. So so I refuse to take, and I just ignore lah. Then but then the doctor told me, if you don't take iron tablets, your heart will fail. I feel threatened, but I still don't take. So I will, but then I can feel the heart actually working very hard, and even from MRT to office, I have to like walk, and then I find a bench to sit down for a while. I rest, and then walk. And I take a few rests before I reach the office. So, but then after LifeWave, I think that day yesterday when I'm meeting my sister. From my house, I can run because it was raining. So I ran from my home to that bus stop, and I feel okay. I don't even like 气喘, you know. I just went because the bus came, and then it was raining. I went, and then I go up the bus, I sit down. Nothing. You know, I can actually run. I never do this for quite a while. Yeah, so I think it's very good. It's not that I like MLM. You know, my sister said I listen to a few MLM. It's not that I like MLM, but all these products you cannot find anywhere. You cannot find in the store. You cannot see doctor. You see doctor, you give you medicine, which is not what I want. But then this one, it's not even something to eat. You know, last time I used to go Nature Farm to GNC. I buy supplements. Yeah, I take supplements, but after a while I didn't take because I don't even want to swallow the supplement. I swallow, I want to throw out. Yeah, so but this one is very good. I just patch only, then I can do my work for the next 12 hours. Yeah, so it's amazing. And then I use aloe vera. I use aloe vera because Jing Long came to Singapore and introduced. I was like so amazed, so good. Then I go and buy from William. Then after that, I use for 2 weeks. I can see the effect. Yeah. I think after 1 week, it starts to peel. Yeah. Then after that, my dullness in the face starts to clear off, and it looks brighter, and so 1 month later, I went to my beautician. I have not been to my beautician for half a year. So this 1 month later, because I can feel the effect, I went to see the beautician. So the beautician was like, she hasn't even do anything to me yet. She was like, hey, what happened to you? What do you do? What do you mean, what do you do? So she said, your skin actually last time you are like a bit sagging because of age, right? So it's like very dry, a bit like sagging. But now you are more firm. So and also more moisture. Yeah, you don't look so dull anymore. So I told her about LifeWave, and she is now a member. So instead of she telling me, I
Okay, we want to thank. So loud on my voice. Is that all? Yeah. So you see, all our users are very excited. Oh, by the way, we have to say this: we are not making any medical claims. Okay, these are all shared by friends who have used the products. I didn't pay them to talk. Okay, and this is my first time hearing most of them. Yeah, they are new to me. Also, I just heard all their stories. You have one more story? Oh, okay.
I forgot about this. Yeah, so after using X39 for a month, I went to, because I wear contact lens, I went for eye check because I can't see with my contact lens. So after that, I found that actually my short-sightedness reduced. Yeah, it was reduced from 650 on the right to 600, and then on my left is 550 reduced to 475, which is an improvement. Yeah, it's only 1 month of escape.
Okay, thank you. Okay, do I have the class you back? Oh, it's still break, okay. Okay, thank you for all your patience, but I know that all these stories really benefit us, even as first-timer, even if you're a guest or you've been live for 5 to 6 months. Every time we hear this story, it gets us very excited, right? Okay, you are very good boys and girls. It's tea break time. Okay, I need to make some announcement. Please bear with me. The food is halal. I know we have some Muslim friends here. The thing is, we state that it's a light refreshment, right? Okay, and then I have ordered. I hope I believe they are yummy, but I have ordered certain amount, and a lot of you came last minute registration. So would I suggest that we just have one each of the delicious samosa and the butter cake. The hot water, please be careful because it's really hot, it's boiling there. You make your own coffee and tea, you spend your time chit-chatting with your friends, and you know what, if there are vegetarians among us, please let them have the vegetarian samosa first because they are lesser quality. And do you want to hear Sam and May sing again? Yes, right? Okay, Sam and May, maybe you can just entertain us while we have a coffee break. 30 minutes, there's toilet on the right side out. Okay, go ahead, enjoy the best event. Right? Please give a clap to everyone who is involved, yeah? Yeah. Thanks, Sam and me.
Wow, only 50% already the best already. We got another best now. Okay? So now, for those of you who are new to LifeWave, I think one of your questions is how does the patch work? There are 1,000 ways to explain the patch. So for existing distributors or the existing brand partners, try to use this video. So I'm going to play one video to show you. Okay? No.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body. Own natural flow of energy. And the ability to heal itself. Patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative powers and provide specific health benefits, all without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals, all helping you to stay healthy and young. To find out more, contact your distributor or visit lifewave.com. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
Hello? Okay. My box. How is the samosa?
Very nice.
Do you still remember you are here not for the concert, not for the food, for the pipes? Okay, so just now is the video talk about phototherapy. So I will use my own term to explain. Cannot hear? Oh, okay. Can hear now? Can hear now? Hello? Can hear? Is it because of another mic? Hello? Oh. Hello? Hello? Can you hear Anjan? Okay, amazing. Okay. So just now we share a lot about stories. I think you are. We have people who have diabetes, we have people who have high blood pressure, have people who have cancer, prostate cancer, we have people who have stroke, and then we have a cat, we have a dog, we have a bat, we have a crow. All these things, what is the product they are using? 39. Isn't it crazy? So how does the technology work? The term is called phototherapy. If you are really interested to read back the videos again, kindly contact the person who referred to you and then get the link from them. So let me do a very quick brief summary. What is called photobiomodulations? So in Singapore, okay, we run through the same question again. In Singapore, Geylang, you all know, it's called what light district? Red light district. Why cannot be blue light? Because red light will help you to increase your adrenaline. Okay? Because imagine when you go to get ang pao, right? When you see a lady wearing a brown colored dress, ayo, so swaku one. But when you see a lady wear red dress, wow, what would you say? Wow, hot one. So why? Because hot color, it gives you a sensation, and this hot color emits a certain frequency to increase the production of adrenaline. This is why Geylang called red light district. And if you go across the world, all kind of red light district, the red color will make the man to have the sexual drive. Okay? So the same thing, let's say you go to hospital. If you look at the wall, Do you ever see a hospital painted red color? Go inside high blood pressure already. Never red color. He paint what color? White. And sometimes light blue color. Why? If you look at the sky, if you look at the ocean, blue color, when you look at them, how do you feel?
Relax.
Calm. You feel relaxed. Because blue color emit a certain frequency, they can reduce your stress hormones, cortisol. Okay? So when we are very young, my mother always say, Along, if you don't want to wear spectacles, you better look at what color? Green color. Why cannot be orange? Cannot be blue? Why must be green color? Because green color regulate hormones. And this is when your hormone get regulated, it improves the organ function. Okay? So this is what it means. It means in the nature, different kind of color is equivalent to different kind of frequency. And different frequency communicate with the cell to do different things. So if we can a certain frequency to communicate with the cell to increase adrenaline, we can have a blue color to emit a certain frequency to signal your body to reduce stress hormones. Is that possible? Then we use the same concept to emit a certain frequency to activate your body to produce stem cell. This is called photobiomodulation behind light wave. Can you get this? Okay, very good. Now is the best part already. So who is LifeWave? What is this company is all about? Later I'm going to share with you. And I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the history, but if you want to learn our amazing history, what makes LifeWave for the past 17 years, kindly refer to your outline. And this is what we stand for. I'm going to use our Mr. David video to explain, okay? Now.
Okay, so these examples show us that aging is not inevitable. There are things that we can do to alter the way that we age and hopefully reach our goal of staying young and healthy as long as we want, and if we're older, reverse the aging process and recapture our youth. So have we seen any evidence of this in anything that we've done? As a matter of fact, we have. So the first thing we'll talk about is telomere research, and we have worked with a very well-known medical doctor. We've done this work over a 3-year period of time. We use a test from a company called Repeat Diagnostics, which clinically is considered a gold standard for telomere testing. We've worked now with over 50 people in these tests over these years, and we found some pretty extraordinary things. Oh, let me go back. There we go. We found that consistently we could lengthen the telomeres, and if you're interested in doing this, you take a baseline and then you take another measurement at 6 months. We tried doing blood draws at 3 months and we didn't see any change, but when you had a minimum of 6 months, that's where you began to see the telomere lengthening. And then again, there were effects at 1 year out. So we did these studies with blood draws at baseline, 6 months, and 12 months. And we found that in as little as 6 months, we could get enough telomere lengthening to that's equivalent of 8.5 years of age reversal. So this is a very significant impact. The other thing about this is that there are many different factors when it comes to aging. So telomeres, lengthening them, can protect our health. They can increase the number of times that our cells divide, meaning we can increase our lifespan, but we need to do other things. We need to get rid of the cells that are dead, that hang around, that cause oxidative inflammatory stress. We need to manage inflammatory stress. We need to have a healthy diet. We need to exercise. So there's many things that we need to do if we're going to defeat aging. But certainly telomere lengthening is an incredibly important part. Now, we have, now that
I just want to recap a few things. Okay? Average age reversal in 6 months after using LifeWave products, you can get younger by 8.5 years. 8.5 years younger by using 6 months. This is the first time LifeWave released this report after 3 years. Do you all know when X39 is being launched? 2019. Okay, so now it's 2022, right? This is 3 years of project. It means for the past 3 years, LifeWave never stopped experimenting LifeWave products and come up with a new clinical studies. So at the recent study, it has shown that the average age reversal after 6 months of using is 8.5 years. Then you might definitely have one question, Jinglong, you use for 2 years now become baby already. Okay? So when they talk about age reversal, it's in terms of the telomere length. That means it's not how you look, okay? It means look is definitely one of it, but it doesn't mean that you will go back to the baby, so the baby face, it doesn't mean like that. Okay? And in some of the cases, you can even see after 6 months of using LifeWave products, you can get younger by 16 years and 18 years. It's crazy, okay? Don't worry, we can do a very quick check. Anyone who have used LifeWave and then you think that you really feel and get and look younger, raise up your hands. Have or not? This is the case, okay? And one is even more astounding is most of the cases when you talk about Dariso's product, a lot of people tell me, if a Dariso's company can have a 30% of efficacy, it's good enough already. So LifeWave for this project, successful in 86% of people tested. Okay? So let me give you a little bit of studies because I think most of you never go through LifeWave clinical studies before. When LifeWave X39 first launched in 2019, the July 2020, he has published first clinical studies of LifeWave X39. And the graph looked like this. Every 6 weeks of using X39, your body younger by 72 days. So it works like this. The first 3 weeks of you using X39, there is no sign of reverse aging. But when you go to the 6 weeks already, you're suddenly younger by 2 months. And then you continue to use it immediately. When you use it for 6 months, you get up to 8.5 years younger. What does this mean? It means you don't grow younger and younger linearly. You go exponentially. That means today you use it, maybe the first week, I don't look very much younger. You see 2 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, it will suddenly shoot up like this. Have you seen, let's say those people who have saw me since March, you still think I'm getting younger and younger, right? Right? You know, say, oh no, why come? How come? So this is the thing. It means LifeWave product is such a way that, okay, I give you a concept, okay? Like for example, you are driving a car, everything also spoiled already. You fix the engine also cannot move. You fix the aircon also cannot move. You spec the brake also cannot move. But everything when they start to fix, suddenly you fix something right, suddenly the car can move already, right? And then you improve the engine some more, suddenly the car can fly already. So this is how it works in our body. When you use LifeWave products, right, it will help you to reverse your age. Whether you notice or you don't notice, it is working. So in terms of clinical point of view, after using for 6 months, you get younger by 8.5 years. This is why, if you want to simplify everything, just focus on X39. Don't care how people say. Focus on the first 6 months. You will get younger by 8.5 years. And this is percent success rate. Okay? So now when I heard about this story, I'm very happy because finally I can let people know something. That means it's clinically proven that 86% of the person who using LifeWave product, you use for 6 months, you can get younger by 8.5 years. Take photo now. This is where you can show your friends, hey, I know now, you know. Now since you will use for 3 months already, why don't you use for another 3 months? Because we just come up with one report. After 6 months, you get younger by 8.5 years. Okay? Very good, huh? Now. So, now we are entering to a new chapter. Okay? So, I give you an example. Anyone when they smell this durian, you feel very happy, one have or not? Huh? Anyone feel? Anyone when you smell durian, you feel very scary one, you know? Have or not? Huh? I'm the happy one. Every time I smell durian, well, I tell you. So what does this mean? This means that today, by looking at colors, the colors also can signal our body to produce certain response. Is that possible that apart from using the light, we can also use smell? If by exposing our body to different kind of light frequency can signal our body to do certain tasks, can we also expose our body to a certain kind of smell that can help our body to trigger certain response? Okay, this is how those essential oil works. Okay, so now what is our new chapter? If we can combine the aromatherapy together with the phototherapy, what kind of things that we can do? Okay, let me share with you the latest product of LifeWave, officially announced 2 weeks ago. Okay, anyone haven't heard of this? Raise up your hands. Anyone never heard of this yet? Oh, still got some never heard. Amazing. I never go to school. Okay, so our very first product is called aromatherapy mist. Any manager here? Any manager here?
Yes.
Any manager? Okay, so only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 only. 8 only. Okay, so 8 right. So for the manager, I have brought some sample. I will let you to try. I only remember the 8. Only 8 only. Okay, one more time. Any manager here? Suddenly so many manager go. Okay, so and how this aromatherapy mist works is do like this. It's like what I showed you just now. LifeWave has invented a very strong, I can't get the adjective. It's very unique kind of water processing devices that is able to energize the water and to increase the oxygen content in the water. And then he used this energized water to help the essential oil and some of the herbs to extract the therapeutic properties inside the herbs by using a spray, by using a mist. Okay? So later I'm going to show you, but before that, let me show you some of the story. So this is called a truffle pig. Anyone like truffle? Truffle like, okay? Normally you put it with what? Fries, With fries, Oh, you're very rich, I put the spaghetti on, Okay? So, and you know something called truffle pig. And pig seems to be so good at discovering where is the truffle. And what is the reason that truffle pig really want to look for the truffle? They realize it's not because they like the taste. It's because by smelling the truffle, it gives them sexual drive. It's because of smelling of it, it gives them the sexual drive. It increases their testosterone. So this comes to the important knowledge from this. Is that possible that there can be a product that they use energized water to really extract the properties of the aroma inside the herbs that can naturally enhance the testosterone level of human beings? Okay? Now let's see what happened. Okay? So this is LifeWave product, Shine and Dream. Okay? We call it our new morning and evening essential. For those of you who have never learned about this time is the first time you see this. This has happened for the past 2 weeks, and every 2 days I have been receiving email. So one day you never go to school, second you never read email. Okay? So one is called Shine and one is called Dream. So I share with you one joke. So when we receive the sample products, okay, so I was trying to spray myself and then I spray my fiance. So during the convention, my fiance said, "How come I feel so tired? I never take nap, I feel tired." So one of the friends, one of our upline, Brother Roy, wife, she said, "Oh, you know, this one is called Shine to make you energetic, One is called Dream to make you feel sleepy." Okay, and then the Dream one is slightly dark in color. And then my wife said, "Yeah, today Jinglong spray of me is dark color, Then I asked, "Jinglong, do you spray Dream on me in the morning?" "Why then? How do you feel?" "I feel very tired. I don't take nap." I said, This is called double-blind study. This product really works. So this is how life is going to look into this. If today we have the patch already, can we also to use another kind of stimulation, such as the smell, to help our body to trigger certain kind of response to make you younger? Okay, such as enhancing the testosterone level. And then some of you might say, okay, it's just another essential oil I've been using a lot. Okay, the reason that LifeWave has named it as an aromatherapy is because LifeWave cannot make the medical claim that this product can enhance testosterone. Okay, but before this, let me invite David again. Ask him to explain. Okay?
Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to tell you up front that we refer to these as aromatherapy for regulatory purposes. So when we had meetings with our attorney, we were trying to figure out how to classify these. And there were a couple of different directions that we could go in, and we finally ended up thinking, okay, we want to go the route of aromatherapy for a variety of reasons that you'll see. And so, but these are technically not aromatherapy, if you know what I mean. It's actually an entirely new category of products. So nothing like this exists. And we've created two products. One is called Shine.
Okay, we'll stop there. So anyway, if you want to learn do you want to learn more about the new product? Yes. Okay, how it can enhance testosterone level, how it can help you to improve your sleep, how it can help you to relax your body. Next Wednesday, our Zoom, we will talk about aromatherapy. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about too deep about these things because I need another 1 to 2 hours to talk about this. Okay, but there are something that I want to let you know. What makes LifeWave wish to invent a product to enhance testosterone level? This is always the question. If you learn about our LifeWave histories, right? What is the reason LifeWave invented your product? It's because of the economical crisis. There are a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder that LifeWave produced Eon. What is the reason LifeWave produced the Ala Vida skincare series? Is because it is found that in the cord blood samples of the babies, it contains 232 chemicals inside. So what is the reason LifeWave invented glutathione? Is because during the Industrial Revolution, there are a lot of heavy metal poisoning. So every reason behind of any invention is because LifeWave want to help the humanity. So why aromatherapy? Why testosterone? Sorry? COVID ah? Okay? To get what? Population?
Vaccine.
Maybe something similar. Okay, anyway, continue to think along the line that you are saying. Anyone heard about Beyond Meat or vegan meat? Anyone? Have Beyond Meat, vegan meat, huh? You start to hear a lot of people sharing about this, right? Hey, nowadays I tell you, no, you don't need to buy the real meat, no, a lot of antibiotic, a lot of hormones one, now you eat one. Vegan meat, wow, very healthy and very tasty also, like the same one, have or not? Is that really healthy?
No.
This is the case. So I give you a few examples, Beyond Meat and Embotch. And you know how our body can elevate testosterone is by taking meat. Okay, especially the red meats. Of course, the red meat they will take can significantly enhance those testosterone level. Okay, so when we are moving the population towards taking a synthetic meat, the first side effect is definitely a massive drop in testosterone. When you have a massive scale of dropping in testosterone level, do you think the population is going up or going down?
Down.
It's going down. So I'm not trying to someone laughing. I'm not drawing any conclusion. I just show you the next slide, okay? When you have a reduced testosterone, and then you start to have problems in your reproductions, and this story just to share with you. So Bill Gates said, which nation should shift entirely to synthetic beef? Okay, have you heard some of the news behind Bill Gates? Have I never said anything, okay? But I want to touch on something. Okay? Do you know the biggest private farmland owner now is Bill Gates? Bill Gates buy out a lot of farmland in USA. So we don't know what is our intention. Some people talk about some vaccine population. We don't know. But is that possible that there are some of the dark force out there in the world that is trying to reduce the testosterone level to control the populations? And although the intention is to control the population, but the side effect of it is going to have a lot of people have depression. Testosterone level, when it get dropped, you feel very unhappy. Okay, you are right, you have very huge mood swing. So aromatherapy, either the shine or the dream, both of them can enhance over 100% of testosterone level after using 3 to 4 days. You want to know more? Next Wednesday, huh? Okay? Next Wednesday, huh? Okay? So, just now I see 8 managers, right? No, don't worry. Tonight you can increase your someone raise up your hand. Sorry? Oh, you're also manager. Not so late already. Okay. So, the aromatherapy, I'm going to just touch a little bit about this, but I'm going to show you how it works, okay? I'm going to show you how it works. So, there are 2 spray. One is the dream spray, okay? And then one is the shine spray. Okay, shine spray is using during the daytime, dream is during the nighttime. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit more. David say, with X49, if you go to gyms, before gym you use shine, you can improve your muscle mass even more. Okay? So this is how you use Okay, anyway, next Wednesday I will tell you when it will launch okay? So basically you spray on the wrist and then you smell it. I make sure I don't use dream. Okay? So you spray on the wrist side. Okay? Spray on the mask. Okay? And then you smell 7 to 8 times. Okay? Smell like this. So normally we do like this, right? Now I have to do like this already. So this is how it works. By inhaling the shine, I can share with you what are my personal experience. Okay? Normally, let's say you put an alarm about 6 or 5 a.m. There's something to do. The first 1-2 hours very foggy, right? I don't take enough sleep, right? You put the spray on. Within 1 minute, suddenly you feel like you are doing 11 o'clock very energetic already. They mean the mental clarity by smelling the first 1 or 2 the inhalations is suddenly brighten out your mental clarity. Okay? It's very nice, Now, let me share with you when is the launch date of these products. And November, they are going to launch in United States and Canada. So most likely next year first quarter only will come to Malaysia and Singapore. Okay?
How much?
Come next Wednesday. Okay? So in terms of pricing, you all will love the products, and for me from the product level point of view, this is going to enhance the effect of X30 and X49. So David wants the leaders to always stress on this point. X39 is the premium product. This is our core product of LifeWave. Any kind of product, they only serve as a supplementary to X39. Same thing go to X49. So now, if you want to enhance your muscle, add on X49. You want to enhance your cardiovascular system, you add on X49 to promote blood vessel. But if you want to improve your sleep further, if you want to improve your testosterone further, then you can opt for with the aromatherapy method. Okay? Now, do you want to know what is going to be the future for next 10 years with our company?
Yes.
Okay, so for the history, if you want to know, you can always refer to the outline. I have a video recorded talk about the history. So I have also talked about the next 10 years plan of LifeWave, but after this round, I come back from USA, I learned something more. LifeWave is crazy. It's very crazy. Okay, so first of all, we talk about the phototherapeutic oxygenated water machine. Let me tell you, they already have it done already. They are looking to commercialize it, I think, in the next 5 years' time. And what is the so good thing about LifeWave water machines? This is the thing that quoted. He said that LifeWave has bring this water sample to the top water scientists in the world. And this water scientist has been doing the research for 200 over different type of energized water across the world. He has never seen any water that come close to LifeWave. Okay? So there are some of the photos and videos that captured they were shown during the convention next Wednesday. Very good. So now, the second is the solar power vehicle. So this one I don't talk about yet. I will just share with you some of the things that they are really is already confirmed. So this is a drone. Do you know? Okay, a quick quiz. What is the background of Mr. David? He invent products for military. Okay, there are two products. The one is submarine. The second, rocket engine. Oh, very good. You study. Sorry, you got study. Okay. So, if LifeWave David has this kind of capacity to invent a fuel efficiency, can he possibly to invent a drone or not? So he has shown us the real drone during the convention. So we even take photo with the drones. So he said, in the market right now, our drones beat every other drones. The drone can carry almost about 280 pounds, 280 pounds, and at the speed of 90 miles. So, and how Life is going to do drones? Are we going to sell the drones? No, So this is what also very touched me. He said, we have a product can immediately relieve the pain of a patient or casualty. Imagine that you have a friend who was lying down with a broken arms. If one X39 and the Eon can relieve the pain and increase the healing, it's much faster than doing all the antiseptic, right? It's faster than taking all the painkillers, right? But the problem is, when there is certain disaster happen in certain country, LifeWave want to donate the product to the disasters area, but it takes 3 weeks. So by the time the product already arrived, the person or maybe is already dead already. So is that possible that we take the matter to our own hands? So the reason that LifeWave invented these drones is for humanitarian purpose. If any disaster happen, LifeWave vision is to use our own drone to carry our own product to the area of disaster to help the people over there immediately. Amazing, right? Clap louder, Okay. So I think you have never seen anyone who are the top scientists and then he has such an invention. He never talk about money, right? He talk about what? I can give people give free patches faster a bit. This is David. Okay? So and then he talked about the agriculture. Okay? So previously I shared with you about the beyond organic, how to use phototherapy in agriculture. Imagine that today, all the testimony that David has shared, if this patch can help you improve your digestion, to improve your assimilation of your nutrient better, to improve your bowel movements, how about we use the same technology to help our plants to absorb the nutrient better from the ground? Don't you think that we can enhance the nutrition density of the plants? So imagine one day, oh, you don't have vitamin C, no problem. You eat this and this and this. Eat this plant, take that plant, and then you eat. Don't laugh. This is in LifeWave plan. In the LifeWave plan is this. He says supplement is unavoidable. Because of the current agriculture practice, the kind of nutrition density in the fruits is no longer as much as 20 years ago. But LifeWave is also not an advocate to really ask you to eat all kinds of processed supplements. Imagine that we can directly plug our supplement from the farm. Isn't that fantastic? And don't you think it's even more fantastic where there is a diagnostic machine that will tell you you are lack of certain kind of nutrients, you are lacking of certain kind of trace mineral, so this is what you should take. So go to your farm and take. So the LifeWave, soon you all will know, one of the products It's called a Beyond Organic Phototherapeutic Agriculture Products. And this will not be sold in a mass scale. It will sold in a home scale. It means every one of us here, in the next 3 years' time, you can expect to build your own home small farm by using LifeWay technology. Okay? And if you worry about nutrients, you worry about minerals, don't need to worry. You can eat what you eat. You can eat what you need. Okay? So these are the existing proof that we have. Okay, but after listening for convention, just now what I told you is even more valid. Okay, so this is called electro-agriculture. Okay, so LifeWay already have existing technology to use our existing technology to really enhance the growth of agriculture. Okay, so if you look at the before and after, okay, so on the left is the control group and the right is on the test group. So you can see the plant is big, the harvest is bigger. Okay, if you compare to this, the harvest is also bigger. Okay, amazing, huh? Now, so this is the difference. So if you look at our right hand side, you can see the amount of harvest is much more. Okay, now, so if today we can have a very organic skincare, is that possible that we can have an equally organic toothpaste? Is that possible that we can have a very organic body lotion? Is that possible that we are going to have a very organic eye cream? I'm not going to share with you now. I'm not going to share with you next Wednesday, but you are going to know it next year. Okay? So I will keep this secret to you. But the whole idea is this. What is the magic about Alavida? Is the skincare cream so organic until you can eat it? I never bring, cannot eat. Okay? But I'm happy you all know. Okay? So, and these are the next thing that we are going to venture in is, if we can have the machine that is able to help the plant to grow better, can we also to grow the fish better? Can we also to grow the phytoplankton better? If we can harvest a much more nutritious phytoplanktons, can we make it into a nutrition supplement? This is all in the plan of LifeWay. Okay? Now, and is that possible that since you are putting one patch at the back of the neck, we can use the same technology to make it into a suit? Imagine putting one shirt on is equivalent to 30x 39 patch. Isn't it powerful? Okay? So this is in terms of suit. Okay? Is that possible that if you really want something very fast, I say X39 need to wait for 6 months to get younger by 8.5 years. I cannot wait 6 months. I want finish in 6 days. Can we concentrate the energy and by leveraging our existing technology to become a treatment-based machine, where if I can put you in for 15 minutes, I can heal your injury just like this? Is that possible? Okay? Okay. So is that possible that maybe not everyone want to go to hospital, maybe not everyone want to go to LifeWave Center? Is that possible there are certain things, certain device or machine that you can put at your place the moment you sleep on the sofa, by using the energy diagnostic apparatus, it can let you know what, based on your chakra field, there are certain problems in your lower back. But not to worry. I'm going to use the same technology, the phototherapy. Maybe I give you a little bit more energy enhancer frequency. Maybe I give you a little bit more ion frequency. Maybe I give you a little bit more SPC frequency. It means the moment you lie on the sofa will diagnose where is your weakest area. And then by emitting the required energy to your body to help your body to heal. It means you don't need to know, okay, now which patch, Jinglong, which patch should I use? Where do I patch? Oh, put this and this. Oh, then why yesterday you asked me to put the other place? Oh, because you got the other problem. Oh, how come I go online, people say put carnosine? And that's like, imagine if you can lie on the sofa and the machine just do what your body needs. Okay? And this is what is going to come to LifeWave. Don't you think you're very fortunate to know about this company?
Yes.
Very fun, right? Give a clap. So I had to say, if next year, okay, no, it's no if lah. Next year, who want to meet David in person? Anyone? So join us in the convention, okay? And okay, Dewan, I'll leave it to the next. Okay, so some of you ask me, no lah, I think not you all never ask me. You ask my sister. Hey, September already, you know? September. What ah? Why ah?
Alavida.
Alavida, no. Jing Dong said before normally you say March you open office in Lavender, right? Jing Dong said 6 months later want to open a bigger office oh, yes, you still remember very good Now it's September very fast Okay, so let me give you some updates So we have conversed with the executive team in the States, and this is their decision. They say that okay, at the moment they are not going to open an official center yet, okay, but they are going to look at the third party warehouse. That means maybe he is going to move. But this is how I answer them. They say, Jinglong, do you think that a Lifeway should invest in a Lifeway office? I said, if you want to, definitely yes. But they have a concern, how consistent the Lifeway sales? Because for the past 6 months, we can see a very good sales going up, but is it sustainable or not? So this is how I answer. I say, why don't you start with a third-party warehouse? I believe our Singapore team, within 6 months time, you will know you should open a Lifeway Singapore. Am I right? So let us prove the Lifeway. The Lifeway Singapore is here to boom. Okay? And then, these are the next schedule that you're going to see. Remember all the photos that I show you? I asked you to take photos, right? You take the photo, you send to your friends, and these are all the upcoming events that you can see. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Tomorrow, 4th of September on Sunday, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Susie, you like her?
Yes.
Okay, Susie will be in the Lavender office to do some consultations. That means if you have a friend, they have certain cat or stray cat or stray, you know, what can I do with them? Or you don't have confidence, you want Susie down to talk to them. Come to our office, 2 to 6 p.m. Can you give Susie a round of applause? Then let you know, she fly all the way yesterday, touchdown evening, just to attend this event.
Wow.
Okay? So if some of your friends saying that, okay, I really want to try this product, but can I listen a little bit more about the company and the technology? So we can come on the Monday session, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Okay, so 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. is bilingual. I will mix a bit English, a bit Chinese. So the whole idea is this: if a prospect come into the presentation, he will hear most of the story that I have shared today. Okay, of course not the direct, it's only the photos, and then I will share with them what is Lifeway products, and then I will definitely want them to try. Okay, and Monday morning, okay, I will open for private group consultations. So currently 10 o'clock already booked, 11 o'clock already booked already. Okay, so if you have certain private consultation that you really want to talk to me, so kindly refer to our outline first. Okay, so far so good, very clear. Okay, so do you like the presentation so far?
Yes.
Are you getting tired hearing about X39 testimonials already?
No.
Not yet, right? So let me pass the mic again to Janet. Give her a round of applause.
Okay, time is passing very fast. Let me invite the next 4 sharers first. Okay, can we have Irene go? Where are you, Irene? Hi, come.
Hello, I'm Irene. Actually, I just started X39 somewhere in June and Alameda in July. So actually, I have two to share because last time when I was doing warehouse management, I actually hurt my back. So usually about 1 week before my menses, I will have backache. It's like those 站也不是，躺也不是，坐也不是 type of backache. So after I used the X39 first week, I keep telling my Jonas, it means more I don't feel anything. It's only until the second week, that's my menses. So I didn't even notice, and no backache at all. And I still went to JB shopping, eat, then come back to Singapore. Yeah, no backache. Wow, it really impressed me, and that was when I shared with a lot of my friends. Then for July, I didn't attend Jing Long's the Alameda because I was in Laos. So I tried, and only after I came back from Laos and about 2 weeks later when I met up my friends, a lot of them were asking, what do you do? What do you do in Laos? Your dark circle lighten a lot. Your face brighten a lot. I'm like, in Laos? No leh, I didn't go for facial, nothing at all. I didn't even massage there. So then I was thinking, oh yeah, I actually started this Alavida. So these dark circles are, I think since young, since I'm like 9 to 10 years old, I have dark circles. And even my friends who are here was saying like, yeah, your dark circle really lightened a lot. And last time yeah, you can see the first picture. That one is my passport photo one. I'm a little bit, I'm not the type who like to mix makeup or whatsoever. So last time I was thinking just, if I can just clear my dark circles, I go and tattoo my eyebrow, practically no need to make up already lah. So the second picture is on the X39. So the dark circles actually lighten a little bit already. It's only until the Alavida, it really lightens a lot. So I just finished the first box. So I think probably I can have my wish come true lah. Thank you. Thanks, Irene. Okay, amazing, right? This Alavida product. I want to tell you a secret. Lawrence just told me he has 3 guests today, all 3 buying lah. After hearing all the testimony, amazing, right? Because these are real life story. I told you we don't pay them to talk. Okay, the next person I want to invite is Sandra. Sandra, are you here? Oh, hi, come. I heard her story and also her helper. She will come and share with us. Okay, let's welcome Sandra again. Give us some encouragement.
Hi, I'm Sandra. I just got to know this product through Akiko, my husband's classmate, ex-classmate. So what happened was 4 months ago, I had a frozen shoulder and it hurt me so badly I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't go on Panadols because I'm allergic to many painkillers. The only painkiller I could take is either morphine or Acoxia. Acoxia is very strong and it actually has got a lot of side effects. So doctors told me not to take too much. So I try not to take this Acoxia. So what I did was, I went to this TCN. I did a lot of, quite a few sessions of this acupuncture, but it didn't work. So it continued to hurt me so badly. So one day, I believe Akiko spoke to Nelson, my husband, and told him about this X39. So I couldn't quite believe in patches because I tried other patches and it didn't work actually. So eventually I thought, why not just go ahead, for this Saturday talk at Lavenda. So I was sitting behind, looking at James doing the presentation. I didn't believe that patch because I was thinking it's another MLM. So I tried other MLMs before. I mean, it was very slow to react. So what makes this patch work? So I didn't believe it until James said, ask for volunteers to try the patch. My husband pushed me out. So what James did was, I believe he put Aeon on me and told me to drink a bottle of mineral water. So he counted to 10, asked me to raise my arms. So it was my left arm. I couldn't raise beyond this height. So he told me to raise it straight. I did. And slowly, I went up higher. So he pressed on this spot and it didn't hurt anymore. And I didn't believe. I thought I thought it was a scam actually. I didn't believe. Okay, seriously, I didn't believe. So I didn't ask my husband to buy immediately. So I tried the second time. We met up with Akiko outside. So I tried, that was the first time I tried X39. So I tried the X39, I went home. It really helped so much. And I could sleep better and the pain went off. It was so much better than I spent a couple hundreds on acupuncture, really. And then the next thing, what convinced me further to ask him to buy a silver was my helper. I will let her tell you the story. I tell you, it's amazing because I was really, really amazed by her story. Okay, I will get Rebeng to come out and share with you.
Okay, welcome Rebeng. Rebeng is Sandra and Nelson helper. Her story is really, really good. It's also funny lah. Come, let's welcome her. She's so nervous. You can read. Yeah, you can read. It's okay.
Hello everyone. My name is Rebeng Francisco Batalla. I am a Filipino helper of Sir Nelson. One day, while I was sweeping the staircase, I accidentally kicked on the step and nearly fell backward. I sprained my right ankle. It was swollen. I didn't think that it was bad and I ignored it until my ankle started to hurt badly. I didn't tell my mom and sir, and I took the masking tape to tape my ankle. Thinking that it would make my swell go off. It didn't help me and my sir noticed the tape on my ankle. The next morning and asked me what happened to my ankle. I told him that I hurt my ankle and it hurt badly. My sir brought me to the doctor. The doctor gave me the cream and painkiller to apply, but it didn't help me a lot to ease the pain, but the ankle was less swollen. When sir came back in the evening, he gave me a patch and told me to put it behind my neck and drink a glass of warm water. After around 3 to 4 minutes later, I noticed my ankle no longer feel the pain, and I could walk freely without feeling the pain. I asked Sir, what was the pain? What was the patch that you gave to me? I asked Sir. Is it a magic? As I no longer was no pain already, Then I told Sir I wanted to buy for my parents in Philippines also. And help them ease the pain as they have due to their old age. I have started to share the miracle I experienced with my family and my friends also. In their disbelief, but they were willing to try to see if I was telling the truth. I will be sharing Aeon with my friends soon also. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebeng. She's so cute, right? I mean, her masking tape. Yeah, and I think God bless Nelson and Sandra. They're so nice employer. And they told me, I think Rebeng, did you sign up also?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she wants to do the business, she told us. So she actually signed up silver. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, we have 2 more to go, and I will ask Susan. Your turn to share. You're Susan, right? Oh, I don't know. Yeah? Susan? Yeah, okay. I don't want to give me your name. Okay, come. 5 minutes, short sharing.
I'm a retired esthetician, and I was introduced to this product by Louis, who introduced William to me on the 16th of July. And I used to walk with my trolley bag, which acts as my walking stick. And I could feel the security, and also just to prevent any time my leg cramp and I will fall. And at the age of 73, it is no good to have any fall at all. And my problem is with my MRI early this year, was during those times that I fell. I can't remember how many times that the MRI showed that the vertebral column sort of move. and it pressed on my nerve. So I didn't have this problem until lately when I started to pack for my new BTO ready end of the year. And after packing, and there was one morning when I woke up, I suddenly sort of cannot even stand on my feet. I feel like collapsing. So I have to gobble around to look for support, to move around, to go to the toilet. And after that, when I told my daughter insists that I must go for MRI, and then brought me to see orthopedic. And when I go to see the orthopedic, he gave me 2 injections on my thigh. After the injection, I asked him, is that steroid? He said, yes. I said, no, I don't want to have any steroid at all. So the orthopedic doctor said, you have no choice or else you can't walk. My daughter also said so. And after that, my daughter also recommended me to see her chiropractor because my daughter also has slipped disc. And the chiropractor treatment started with twice a week, and after 2 months was, first started with 3 times a week, and after 2 months was twice a week, and it was very expensive. I already completed my first course of 36 times, and each visit is 170. And after about 4 months, my daughter said, okay, ask the chiropractor to reduce to once a week. So now I'm on once a week, and this is my second course. And after when I saw William, when he saw me with my trolley and then wobbling around at my void deck, and then he didn't say anything, he just put something on my back. I think it didn't really stick on, he just put, I think half patch. And asked me to walk without my trolley. So I started walking to and fro about 5-6 times. And after that I said, okay, let's stop. I want to know what is this about. So we sat down and then we talked. And he introduced, like I think it's not the one that we saw. I think it's a presentation. And he introduced David as the company doing providing rocket for the army, and also the submarine, that can stay underwater 30 hours. But then, but the new, the Navy SEALs, cannot. And then he started telling me about the Olympic champion using this. And then after that, he goes to all the testimony. I said, no, skip. Just tell me how much. Within half an hour, I signed up a goal. And I was thinking, I need a goal because I need it for my daughter. I need it for my very good friend Lydia and the husband. So I signed up a goal. So that was Saturday on the 16th. And on the 17th, I started using. And on Thursday, that was Saturday and Sunday. And Thursday, my daughter arranged the personal trainer after my orthopedic treatment. And it was more than 3 months. And every week, the personal trainer will do exercise with me. So on that day, because I think it was evening time, the Grab was too expensive, so I had to take a bus to my daughter's place. And I have to walk very fast, to meet up with the personal trainer. And after that, she asked me, said, you need rest? I said, no need. So after that, she started the training with me. And she was so surprised. First of all, she noticed this patch. And then I was telling her, oh, this is StemCell. And then she after every session, I need to rest for a while. And she was so surprised because she told me, said, for the last 2-3 months, I only can do 5 exercises with you, but today you did more than 10. And in between, I don't need to rest at all. So, and then after using the patch for 3 days, I started to have very tight on my buttock. But then no pain all this while, since 16 and 17 of July. So I met William at his place, and I was telling him that, my buttocks is feeling very, very tight, and I think this is the signs of healing crisis. So then he said, okay. Then he asked me to lift up my feet, and then he put 2 patches underneath my leg, and then he asked me to walk. So I walked. I said, it's still there, So I said, never mind, we sit down, and then because need to do enrollment and all that. So I said, I wait and see. After 15 minutes, I started to walk again. There's no more pain. And not only that, 1 week after the first time I tried on, I was able to go to Ang Mo Kio Hub. I think this was after about so many months because it's of the restriction for non-injection, non-vaccination. And after that, I went to Bishan also. I walked for 5 hours and without pain. And I think also every time after I walk for half an hour, I feel very tired. And I need to call up the masseuse, say, I need massage tomorrow. And 3 hours of massage every week. But now for 6 weeks, I already saved more than enough money to upgrade to a diamond.
Sorry, I caught you by surprise, but your name was given to me. Yeah, James?
He told me.
Are you ready? Come, let's welcome Shannon. Okay, I also know Shannon through this business. I think she's the one who really sparked off the Alavida trail product, you know, because she was the first to try and then she shared her amazing testimony. Then all of us, well, Jinebo, but really, look at how pretty she is. She really had amazing Alavida result. Okay, let her share.
Thank you, Janet. Hi. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shannon, and I'm here to share my testimony on the use of LifeWave products. So, you know, from the numerous sharing, you know that there's a lot of good benefits. And personally, for me, one of the numerous benefits that I had from using LifeWave was Alavida. It has allowed me to regain my confidence. Yeah. So what happened was about 10 months ago, November, December last year, my confidence level was very low. Usually, I would like to invite my friends and family to my home and I host lunch or dinner. But during those 2 months when actually it's festive, right? All my friends and relatives were expecting me to host big, you know, smaller events. And I can see Alice there smiling because I was very reluctant to do any hosting. Simply because my face, I had a lot of melasma and pigmentation issues. So I was too embarrassed for anyone to see me. So over here, can you see? Actually, the reason why I started in February was because I first started with X39 and I've gotten very good results and it prompted me to, you know, explore further. So that was when I remembered Jinglong. Actually, I've known Jinglong 4 years ago, I believe. Yeah, he was the first person to share these patches with me. So when Alice, you know, shared with me, I said, oh, I remember this young gentleman whom I actually invited him to my place for dinner as well, you know. So I remembered and I used it for about a month. It was very good result. And I attended his, he has this daily sharing every night, 9 p.m. in Mandarin and in English. My Mandarin is not too good, but I was very, you know, motivated by the results. So I dialed in and I realized that there's this product called Alavida and I was very keen to try, even though it's not available in Singapore yet. Because for my face, I have tried chemical peeling, I've tried IPL, I tried laser, I have spent almost $500 a month on you know, face product to help to lighten it. So I was just, you know, one of those willing to try anything at the point of time. So and I even asked, you know, how can I get hold of this Alavida? So I was told it's available in the US and also in Malaysia. That's okay. Tell me what I need to do. I follow all the steps and I gotten my first set of Alavida. And unfortunately, I contracted COVID back in February as well. So I was just waiting for myself to recover. And I have got some side effects from COVID. You know, I was constantly coughing and my lungs wasn't strong. So during one of the sharing that this Jinglong had, right, I heard about other stories where, you know, sharing where they did the AABB, the detox, and it was very good. They helped them to recover faster. So again, I was very, you know, motivated. So I ordered a full set of all the the patches. I think seven different kind and aloe vera. So I use both of them simultaneously. So I just want to share that this, like what Janet said, I have got very good results from using aloe vera. So it may not be entirely because of aloe vera. It could also be because I was using concurrently with the detox. Yeah. So I did, and you can see within 2 weeks, that the results was very good. And actually, on 23rd February, I just recovered from COVID, so I was feeling very tired. You can see on my face, and I wasn't that smiley at all. In March, because after 2 weeks of using it, I could feel my energy level going up, and I just jumped out of bed. That was I think it was on a weekend. Yeah, it was on a weekend, and I was just jump out of bed and say, "Hey, I'm feeling really good today. I must go and look at myself in the mirror." And I was so motivated. So you can see these two photos are very fresh face, without any makeup. And you can see that on the 11th of March, the face is much brighter. I don't have all these dark patches on my face. Yeah. So this one here, you can see both on the left side and the right side. Yeah. So you will notice that I always had long hair and I had to put it down because I want to cover most of my face so people can't see very clearly. All right. So today I had my hair all back just to show you this is my confidence level now. Wow. It's not perfect, but it is good enough for me to walk around and feeling good about myself. Yeah, because I do not use foundation and all those. I've never used it, and I don't know how to use it. I tried, and it got streaky, and I've got color on my nails. I don't know how to handle that. So the only thing that I have on my face right now is the aloe vera day cream. Wow. Yeah. In fact, the result was so good when Janet and Alice, they did one of those sharing sessions, and I joined it. And I think some of the attendees, they will say, "You look like you had makeup on." So what I did then, I took a tissue and I wiped it on my face and show it. There was absolutely nothing. Wow. Yeah, that is my confidence level. So I'm very grateful to LifeWave and to aloe vera for allowing me to regain my confidence. Yeah. So that was what you can see the before. I have got patches and it looks red. So now it's look rosy based on feedback that I get. So that was very good for me. Yeah. So if can you see the difference? Yeah. The red patches are gone, and I don't have all this the pigmentation is lighter. I use pimple scars as well. So that has also diminished. And the other benefit that I had was my face gotten slimmer as well. Yeah. So apart from clearer and brighter complexion, the pigmentation lightened. I also got I was able to sleep deeper. So usually I'm a light sleeper, and I'll wake up at least, let's say I sleep around 12, I'll wake up at 2 o'clock to go to the washroom, then again 4 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock. That's when my daughters wake up, then I start preparing breakfast. So, I had very intermittent sleep. I'll wake up around 4 times. So after using aloe vera, I think it was one of the days where I just slept from 1 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. 1 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was the first time that happened, and I just jumped out of bed. Luckily, I'm on work from home. So that was, how I would say wonderful the product is. It really allowed me to have a better quality sleep, and I believe that was part of the reason why the skin was able to repair so fast and so well. Yeah, so that is my benefit from using aloe vera. And of course, after that, I, as the confidence in the product grew, I also gotten a lot more creative. So I heard, from the sharing as well, that we can use this on pets. And I have got some pets at home. And yeah, you can see here, this is my dog Kubo. So he's a very active dog. I had him for about 4 years already, and he's adopted. When I got him, he was 8 years old. So he's one of those alpha, very domineering. Anyone who comes to my door, he will quickly go and sniff that person. But as he aged, because he's not too mobile, this is what he will do on a daily basis. He will just lie there and sleep. Yeah, and I believe anyone who has a dog that is aging would face similar. We are very familiar with this. So he was unable to climb the stairs because he has got pain in his joints. Just now, Jinglong was sharing, if you use for 6 months, you can turn black, you can get younger by 8.5 months. So I tried on my dog and I patched him. I patched him with my X39. Oh, because he has long hair, so I have to shave the area near his groin, because I realized when I remove the patches, he's in pain. So I have to shave it, and he doesn't like anything on him. I've tried on his head, I've tried wherever, he'll just shake, and it will come off. Yeah, so that was a preferred place for us. So I'm sharing this. If you have any dogs who don't like to have things on them, you can consider this method. And within an hour of patching, he could climb stairs on his own. And I just want you to notice, I've highlighted the leash there, it is loose. None of us, we had to pull him. Usually, when it comes to the stairs, my helper will have to carry him. So this is after I think almost six months, of not being able to climb stairs. This is the first time he climbs stairs on his own. You notice the leash is loose. Yeah. So, and we also realized that I can only use second-hand patches on him. Because when I use the brand new ones, he gets too active. He can't sleep at all. Yeah, so because we love him, right? We want him to get better. So I use the new ones, X39, X49, and I realized he's too energetic. At night he'll start barking. Yeah, so you just need to walk around and see what your dog is more comfortable with, or your pets. So apart from Kubo, I also have got goldfishes. Yeah. I have to keep my daughter entertained, Yeah, so I have this goldfish called Phoenix, where, actually this is my second batch of fishes, because my daughter is young, right, and we don't know about how to, keep fishes. So the first batch died, and this is the second batch. Yeah, so this second batch we are more, awareness. Our awareness has heightened. And I realized, prior to, I realized Phoenix has got this disease called dropsy. How I realized this was because prior to this, one of the goldfish before him died. And he was very fat. So I said, oh, maybe he overate and he died, Then I realized it's a disease because their kidney function is not working well, and they couldn't discharge their food waste. And they get bloated and they will die, because when they get bloated, right, their gills can't move at all. So we realized that, and can you see those pineapple scales sticking out? Yeah, so that is a sign of dropsy. You'll see that they got very fat and they've got these pineapple scales. So that is a disease called dropsy. And I actually asked, so what do I do? So the first time round, I separated one of the goldfish. But because I didn't put enough oxygen, it did not survive. Yeah, so second time round, I got smarter. I said, okay, I'm not going to remove them because I only got one set of this oxygen. I'm just going to patch more of this X39 and X49. So I use 2 sets of X39 and X49. Can you see one side here is X39, and then on the wall, on the other side, you can see 2 patches. Yeah, so there's X39, so I alternate X39, X49, 39, 49. And what I noticed, you see all those fishes, they're gathering around the X39. It's like they, some senses, they just hover around there. Yeah, that was very interesting. And apart from putting these patches out for my clinics, I took him out and gave him an Epsom salt bath. Yeah. And you can see here this white silver line. Can you all see? There, I've circled it. That is his discharge within 24 hours. If they are able to discharge their waste, that means they are on the road to recovery. So that was within 24 hours, and he was also less bloated. Yeah, I've put an arrow there. You can see from the side he looks slimmer. Yeah, because we had one batch that passed away, so I'm very observant with the second batch. And then this is within 5 days. You can see he's back to normal. Yeah, amazing, right? Without me having to do anything, just I said, "Hey, dogs I can bring to vet. What do I do with the fishes?" So go to Jinglong fish vet. Yeah, so that's my sharing. Thank you.
Wow, now we come to fish talk. It's going to be very exciting, right? Okay, I want to invite all the 10 sharers. Can you all just come back? And we have a little gift for you from Geelong. Susan, Shannon, come. Reason, Lillian, Lawrence. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Geelong, can we have them in one line first?
One line.
Yeah.
So Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's clap for them. Yeah, because it really takes courage to come here and speak, and it's also their kindness to want to share so that everyone learns something today. Yeah, if you come for an event like this, bring your friends. When they hear their story, they'll be so amazed. We have a little surprise from the corporate office. We have another gift for you. Though Singapore is almost maskless, but still have to use. We have this beautiful Alavida mask from the HQ in Malaysia. Yeah, take a photo, everyone. Yeah. Someone can choose color.
Only rose.
Yeah, okay, do you want to stand in the middle or something? Okay, have them take a picture. Yeah. Okay, picture. May I know if Sam and May are they in the room, James? We want to thank them. If not, you find them for me later.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, thank you. Okay, please receive it. Okay, before I pass back to Jinglong straight away, we have to end the program soon. But remember, we have a mystery game. I have to still do that. Let me do this as an announcement first. So far, we have monthly event here. The next one, which is the last one for this year, is October 1st. Same time. So I like you guys to take note of this so that you don't go holiday, go somewhere, yeah, that kind of thing. But 1st October, the last event here, Jinglong will be back. But I think we don't need him now. We just put 50 people here to tell story. What do you think? Yeah, today is 10 stories. It's amazing. Okay, Sam and May, first one, we'd like to thank him. We want to give him something too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, sorry Okay, for Sam, right? Jinglong said give him energy enhancer so he can sing well and more. Sing higher pitch. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and May, thank you for coming. Yeah. Oh, haven't joined it. Okay. Do strength test. Okay. Thanks, May. They are so kind. Okay. Actually, I only have one of this, so I've given it to Sam. It's a very special sports strap bag. You can put your handphone. There's X49 on it on the label. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then another request from me and Zhixian. The next event, please register early. It's very tough for us when it's last minute, the logistic part. Wait, not enough curry pao, not enough this. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now they all got a gift, then the rest no gift, 那你可以 Okay.
Shine and dream.
That will be too costly already. Okay, so wait. So now, today is all about pets, right? So am I going to give you some goldfish? No, right? Okay, today is all about the stem cell for the pet. Okay, so I don't think you are going to guess what you're going to get, but let's close your eyes together. Come, let's close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
Everyone close your eyes. I have
Close your
four
eyes.
helper, Alice, Socks and Diane.
Okay, close your eyes,
Two of you go from the back to come forward,
Okay.
so save the time.
Colleen, close your eyes, Colleen. Close your eyes, and then raise up
Everyone
your
have
hands.
one, okay?
And raise up your hands.
Take photos from
Okay, close your eyes. Nelson, is it? Nelson, close your eyes, Nelson.
Okay, it's a mystery gift.
The mystery gift, huh?
Yeah. Okay, you can close your eyes, rest a while, but don't fall asleep. Okay, while waiting for everyone to distribute, so like we say here, when you come and listen to people's story, if you're very new in LifeWave and you find it very hard to explain the product, maybe you can ask your whoever, your sponsor, to help you. But if your sponsor is also new, we would like to encourage you to bring them to our weekly lavender BOP, we call it, which is by James. He will do Tuesday 2:30 English, Wednesday 2:30 Chinese, and a Saturday 2:30 English. So there's 3 options. Yeah. We also have Zoom with Jinglong or Susanna. So try to make use of all these available resources. Okay. But I think after using and listening to all this, after a while you'll be able to explain it yourself. I'm quite sure. Yeah. Okay. If everyone has a gift, you lift up your hands. Then we know we can start.
Okay.
Will explain.
Sure, you all can open up the gift already. Come, open the gift.
Everyone has one. If not, please lift up your hands so the helper can.
Okay. In case you got your friends saying that, okay, I put the patch my skin very sensitive you can give them this chain Okay. If your friends Okay, so the purpose for this is it called latch? Do you call latch? Collar, So,
everyone has
got this? Everyone got this? Got this, So, if you have a pet, okay, you don't need to shave in order to pet. It's very sayang for the pet, okay? So what you can do, you put the patch on the collar, okay? You patch on the collar. Sometimes when you give the second hand patch, it is okay. Very happy, how come? It's not for you, you know, just for you. It's for the pet to wear, not you to wear. I just want to make sure. Okay, so this is what you do. Okay, so if you have a pet, collar is there. If you use a second hand patch, sometimes it's not so sticky. So you can use the second hand one. Stick on the collar, it will become very sticky. Instead not sticky, you use some medical tape to wrap around. So you just put on this, you will never shake it off. Okay? If you patch on here, you will shake it, you patch on the hair, whichever, sometimes you have to shave, it's very troublesome. So every time you just need to change the patch, take off and put it, put a new one or put the second one we do. Okay? So how about for those of you who don't have pets? This is an opportunity. Why you laugh? I'm not asking you to wear yourself. If you don't have pets, okay, take this opportunity to tell your friend, hey, I know you love your pet so much. I just attend a pet event. I send you these photos, and I got this very good collar. Can I give you as a gift or not? And take this opportunity to prospect them. Okay? Do you love the gift so far? Okay, so thanks so much for coming for today. I will see you on 1st October. I pass the time back to Janet.
Okay, so you can see that all of you have different design. So some, I don't have a pet, but I learned a lot trying to get this thing. There are some cat collars, there are some dog collars, there are different sizes for dogs. So if you want to exchange among your friends, please go ahead. If not, you just use this to prospect a friend. Like Jinglong say, it's not for you all to wear. Okay? Yeah, thank you.
Okay, one way you all want to wear, I also won't stop you lah. Okay, so during the convention, we have a few surprises, and we won a lot of awards. Like in Singapore, you all won a lot of awards, you know?
Yes.
Okay, So I don't have the award and trophy with me now, but I have bring some of the gift from the States. Okay, so maybe I start with the first one. So he's one of the sharers just now. Okay, and then he won the award called the top distributor, the top sponsor for
Asia Pac.
Asia Pac top sponsor for rank up advancement. Okay, so I bought a small little gift for him.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's actually not so special. Yeah, I go for United States. It's a bag. So Lawrence. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah. Come to your photo.
Go back to school. Go back to school. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, thank you. And then we have another big award. It's called Starlight Award. Wow, this is a big award in LifeWave. Starlight Award is award distributors who grow extremely fast. Okay, so you know who is the recipient? James Low. Welcome. So this one a little bit special. It's a laptop bag. Okay, this is not for LifeWave, but we have sold a LifeWave logo behind.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you.
1, 2,
No laptop.
3.
Wow, ini有位可以very good wife
Okay, okay, sure.
James.
Okay, everyone sit here. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Thank you. And then one of the very important person in LifeWave, he the person who helped me to start. Okay, anyway, just now Shannon shared that she knew me 4 years ago, right? That was when I was a civil engineer. A little bit of story, yeah. So I was doing a civil engineer, but I was doing a part-time tour guide in a herb garden. So I talked about herbs, about healthcare. So he joined one of it, said, hey, he loved the talk. So one day I was working on Range Road. Okay, I was checking the site, checking our engineer. So someone called me, boom, boom, boom. I very worried. I was in charge the area, and I see, oh, what's the name? Yeah, I know, Shannon. So and then we talk a little bit, and then she invited me, and then I show her the patch. The first night, she said, hey, I can sleep better. But I don't know, is it because of the patch? Also cannot believe, okay? So who knows 4 years later? You see, if you trust me, that time don't need to wait 4 years already. Don't need to lose confidence. But again, this is the magic about a product. It means sometimes when you show them this patch, he might not want to decide right away, but you will never know. 1 year later, 2 years later, something might happen. Okay? Hey, can you help me to get Susie back? One gift for her, Okay? But it's okay. In the meanwhile, we have a LifeWave bottles. Okay, very nice, Wow, today, except for me speak the most, the second person also speak the most. Who is she? Janet. Thank you so much. So, anyway, I have to thank Janet, okay, because normally when they talk about a topic for a very niche market like pets, normally I expect 30-40 people only. Today turn out is amazing. Thank you for her. Okay, thank you, Janet.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I tell you a joke, okay? Because Jing Long also worried that today we won't have a lot of people. Then when I told him, actually we are trying our best. It's not my effort alone, it's everyone's effort. We said, please promote, please explain, And then when I told him the attendance is more than 100, he told me, wow. I said, yeah, because we do a lot of barking. Anyway, thanks for your support. This is important. Yeah.
Okay, last but not least. Okay, I'm really thankful for this lady for allowing her to sleep on her couch for 6 months. And then I still remember almost every morning she cooked breakfast for me, you know. She cooked breakfast for me, I will go out and work and then I come back late. Sometimes I come back very late, she had no choice. He wait for me to come back, you know. Touch, you know. So it's this kind of people that help every entrepreneur to succeed, right? So should we treasure people like this? Okay, Susie, I have anything in for you. So this is a speaker, Sony speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Wireless, huh?
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Thank you so much. So you can listen to my Zoom theory. Okay, so that's all. I will pass the time back to Janet. Thank you so much. Oh, no more. So so for those manager, you know what to do. I will be here doing some spray. Okay, manager only. I don't have much. Only the leader only. Okay. So those managers, please come forward. I will do some just a demo on you, one spray, and then you can feel how it is. And then if you have any other question, you wait for me a little. Tomorrow 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. we have the consultation. Monday 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Okay? I will see you soon. Thank you so much.